baby. Okay, we're about to get started, folks. Hold tight.
Dancing with projections, and I
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get started. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show.
Till I met you, I never cared. My reflection mirrored in your eyes. Till you taught me I never danced to the rhythm of a genuine life.
Every time I think of you, I feel like I'm fading. I forget the memories, leaving as a painting. Every time you pull me close, I feel a true sensation. Say you never let me down, say you never let me go. Every time I think of you, I feel like I'm fading. I forget the memories, leaving as a painting. Every time you pull me close, I feel a true sensation. Say you never let me down, say you'll never let me go.
Always restless, I never slept. You are with me every day and every night. In a nightmare I never dreamt. I was lost till you found my hidden heart.
Every time I think of you, I feel like I'm fading. I forget the memories, leaving as a painting. Every time you pull me close, I feel a true sensation. Say you never let me down, say you never let me go. Every time I think of you, I feel like I'm fading. I forget the memories, leaving
Good
as a
evening!
painting. Every time you pull
Ladies
me
and
close,
gentlemen,
I
I'm
feel a
back.
true sensation.
We're here.
Say you never
We're live.
let me down, say you'll never let me go.
I've been away from my children for far too long.
We're here. And it's Thursday night. I couldn't wait. Okay, I couldn't wait to come back, all right? Welcome to the show. You've never been here before? No. Well, it's the Nate Show. Good evening. Okay, how's everybody doing? Are we having a good night? Feeling a lot better, baby. I mean, I think, okay? I've only been feeling better for 2 days. Seems very bright in here. Let me, let me do my, thing where I look at myself. Probably could crank that up a little bit. I've been doing a lot of, been doing a lot of light work, okay? I've been playing with lights. Okay, I still can't figure out, what I want with this camera. Oh, well. Okay, so we're back. It's a Thursday. I've been away. Okay, sometimes I just don't feel like it, okay? Sometimes the show is just hogwash. I sit back and I think, what am I doing this for? And then I remember it's a good time, okay? A lot of people, they, I've heard it thousands of times. I've heard it more than I have fingers, okay? How many times people have told me that, I'm the greatest guy ever and I have the biggest emotions, the biggest heart around town. Anyways, let's get into this thing. I'm, looking at myself right now. How do I look? I'll check the comments in a little bit. I haven't shaved. As you can see, I'm undone. Unwell, okay? My hair's not cut. It's been too long since I've had a haircut. And I didn't book anything for the weekend, so I'm going to be looking shabbier than shit. Shabbier than shit. So I got all these remotes everywhere. What's new? So, anywho, nothing really going on over here at the homestead. Okay, you guys want to hear a fantastic story? I've been waiting to tell you it. There we go. We'll adjust that. That's good. Okay. I'm just kidding. I have no story except for the other night. Now, it's getting that time of year wherever a lot of people they're getting really heavy into the holiday season. The first big holiday of the year is always Halloween. And a lot of people they get really hyped for Halloween, okay? They sit back, they think about how they're going to cobweb their house. Okay, they plan movies for the month. I know a lot of couples out here, they plan their haunted flicks, their horror flicks for the spookiest season of the year. I fell off of having the joy of Halloween a long time ago. Okay, I think, I used to sit back and kick it and just watch Michael Myers. And I'd wake up in the middle of the night thinking he was in my fucking bedroom. My parents would always be saltier than hell. Okay, I'm just going to keep it like that. Okay, I'm fucking bothered. I'm perturbed. We could do this. The saturation's looking a little bit heavy. Very heavy. Okay, whatever. Who cares? So the other night I'm fucking, I'm asleep. My glorious 3s I get a night. I get lucky if I can get 3.5. And it's all my own doing. I don't really have a problem going to sleep. I just have a problem getting into bed. Okay, I get my fucking ass in bed. Sit there and I stare at the fucking ceiling. Standing up. I just stand in the middle of my room looking up. Thinking. Plotting. My next move. Anywho, I'm asleep the other night and I wake up, okay? And almost, I woke up because I felt the pressure of light on my face. I'm like, what is that? I've fucking seen plenty of movies to know what that means. I'm about to be taken. And that's not what it was. Okay, so I'm fucking laying in bed. Okay. Oh, no, I could feel the back of my neck is all wet. Wet from sweat or piss. Sometimes I feel so much of the bed, it starts to creep up to the pillow. So I'm feeling soaked, but I've been sick. Whenever you're sick, your body starts to get dehydrated. That's why they always say, drink your liquids. When you're sick, drink up, bitch. Okay? So this entire time I've been sick. I've been drinking more than I've ever had in my life. I'm not much of a, I could go hours and days without a drink or a drop of water. So anywho, you know, I wake up, I open my eyes, and I see these lights on, okay? I have these soft light, what do they call them? Like what are these lights, okay? I like to call it soft lighting, okay? Production lights, photography lights. They're on. That's the second time. One time I was awake and they just turned on their own. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm not into that shit, okay? I've always been the person that felt like, you know, I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to be that dude that, like, was going towards the fucking door that you heard jiggle. No way. I'll kill myself before I'm graced with a ghost hand. It's the one thing you can't defeat. Can't even touch it. Can't even grasp it. It's physically unobtainable, you know, in the lore of horror, okay? Or the paranormal. So they were on, okay? I got up and I turned them off. I fucking turned the switch off. I unplugged them. They turned back on. This fucking house is haunted. I fucking know it, okay? I told you when I first moved here, I was waiting to wake up and there's clowns everywhere in my room. So my worst fear is seeing them big reds. You know, I go to open my closet. I'm looking through my shirt. I look down. I see feet. The clown's toe. It's my worst fear. It's actually not. I'm more afraid of the ventriloquist doll. Okay, and its slit mouth. It's it's the one thing that, you know, I've always just been bothered by. The fact that those were toys back then. All right, let's get into the show. I gotta hit this cough button. Just because I'm feeling better doesn't mean there's not a lot of goofus inside of me still. I still have all this phlegm. Okay, since we've been gone, there's been some things going on. Trisha Paytas has been out and about. You know, I haven't seen this much activity ever. I was never there for the era of Trisha behind the mic. Trisha Paytas used to do music, so it looks like, we're going to be investigating. She's starting to revamp and, you know, trying out, taking a chance with the song again, okay? She's going to start trying to make music. So we'll be discovering that tonight, looking into it, okay? Checking out from up to the, if anybody's in the Discord, if they have any screenshots of Trisha at the studio, I don't know if that's on her Instagram or her story still. I'm very invested in this studio, the look of it. The place Trisha is going to have these producers crank out a tune for her. You know, I'm very curious the production, okay? Anywho, it's not like it makes any difference. Okay, she could go to fucking, go see Wheezy. Or like, fucking any of these producers. Okay? And they're just going to they're going to shit out the same crap. Also, we got some Gypsy Rose stuff to get into. Jeff Wittek. I don't know if you guys remember Jeff. Jeff Wittek from the Vlog Squad. You know, a while ago I was covering, his torment. His soul was into pieces, whenever his hero, trashed him on a podcast. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the lore. Jeff Wittek has what we would call a fake problem with his eye. I don't buy it. It's enough eye talk. Okay? I've had it up to here with it. And Jeff Wittek, had some drama going on, okay? He was friends with Andrew Schulz. Andrew Schulz of the comedy world. Okay, he's in a podcast. It's called Flagrant 2. Okay? And, what he thought was a friend really wasn't. And sometimes, you can really figure out who's once you dead, okay? If you're in the land of fame, celebrity, okay? If you're in the celebrity world and you think you have a friend out here and they go public on a show that's listened to by a lot, talking shit, I get it, okay? You want to go kill. Okay, nobody likes to be talked about, but sometimes you got to wake up. Drama sells. And then we also ourselves have to wake up and be like, is this even real? Is this real or is this fake? Okay. But we're going to be going into that, okay? He has some text messages that were leaked. Andrew Schulz dropped the messages. I'm very excited to look into that. I skimmed through a little bit of it the other day. But, I'm excited to go over it with you guys, the crew. And we'll all interpret what we can out of it. Also, Gypsy Rose stuff and yada yada. So let's get the show started. Let me pull this chat up. I have nothing pulled up. Okay, I've just been sitting here staring at myself in fear. I'm having like stage fright right now. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna turn the. My worst fear is going to watch this afterwards, and it looks like fucking shit. I don't care about anything else. I don't. So at least you know that you're watching a show or somebody cares. A lot of these podcasts, they sit there and they pull out the webcam, they get that fucking sick-ass Yeti mic, USB-C or whatever the thing is powering it, hook it up, sound like shit, and they're off to the races, making the big bucks. It's disgusting, okay? Tired of it. There's got to be more people out here taking a risk to be creative and actually show that they care about what they're doing with their product. Okay, let's get this chat pulled up. Doc, pull this shit up live. YouTube control panel. See how everybody's doing. Once again, I didn't tell anybody I was going live because I was sitting here in a panic. I'm like, I don't want to fucking do this if I'm not gonna fucking do it. I want to sit there and get people excited. Sometimes I schedule a time for the stream, and then sure enough, I don't know how many people sit there and watch me reschedule the time and move it up until it's too late. Too fucking late. Tony Macaroni is asking if this is a new camera. Yes, it's a new camera. Eddie's Corner News says, what is this? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Yes, it's a brand new camera. We got the Sony A6700. Titty Milk Supreme. Okay, this thing is... Oh, God. It's a fool's contraption. I don't, I feel foolish even having something like this because I don't know anything about this. I'm sitting there thinking I'm going to buy a fucking Blackmagic 6K Pro, and then I'm like, what am I going to do with that? I don't know what I'm doing on there. There's been hundreds of times in my life where I just started clicking buttons, hoping for the fucking best. Okay, I would go, you know what I would do? One of my favorite things ever was turning on, hold on. One of my favorite things ever was turning on Madden. I don't know if you guys ever played Madden 2K or any of these sports games. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing on there. Just clicking buttons, hoping for the best. And that's kind of how this operation's running so far with the camera, but it looks good enough, right? We're good. Coffee's asking if I'm feeling better. I feel a little bit better. Tony says, no way. Double Y, the Sony A7. And I have this. Now I have double cameras. Okay, what I could do with this, you guys haven't even seen the entire operation in this new hangar that I got going on, this aircraft hangar. You haven't even seen the rest of the set. It's still being built, okay? I have cranes everywhere, but I have this. This is my old setup right fucking here, okay? And I'm thinking I could probably show you guys my crotch. I'll have a crotch shot. Okay, let's get the show started. I'm done fucking around. Now, we might be going live tomorrow to make up for my sins. Been real nasty this week. A little too good, Tony says. And there's like 1,000 different filters that you could fuck around on here. I don't know what. I'm on PP11. It's the filter I'm using, and I've, kind of screwed around with some of the settings on there. So we're just having fun, discovering new lands, as they would say. Let's hop into this. I thought this was interesting. 6 months, get ready. We're about to have what we would call the double moon. Okay, you guys interested into the universe around us? You guys ever get into space? Okay, some of my favorite times of my life are sitting back, listening to Art Bell freak out about solar flares on Coast to Coast AM. Every time I'd fucking go back and listen to the archives, I'd hear the fear in Art's voice. Okay, always talking about the sun. Okay, scaring me half to death. But the Weather Channel's gonna, fucking hip us to a new phenomenon that's about to happen. The Earth will have a second moon for about 2 months. Okay, so we're about to die. As you can see, September 29th will be the last day alive. We're having an asteroid. It's going to fly by us. We think it's going to fly by. It's going to careen into us. We're fucking dead. No, but it says the Earth is about to get a new mini moon for a short time. I mean, I'm not into that, okay? Like, when I hear stuff like this, I've never trusted anybody in my entire life. So, I'm just thinking this is a preview for a disaster. It's just letting people know, like, it's coming. They're gonna tell you there's gonna be a dazzling new moon in the sky. We're dead. So an asteroid will begin to orbit Earth on September 29th and remain for most of fall. There it is. Okay, so get ready. We're gonna die. So I guess it's just going to cruise around the Earth until it's had its, vacations over. It's going to head back to the sun. Okay, a lot of these asteroids, man, they slingshot around. They come back. They always come back. Always come back. And then, a lot of these spheres out here, a lot of, like, if you ever, get into, learning about some of the things that are orbiting us or things that have passed by or the coming events, there's things called near-Earth objects. And they think, in the year 2050, we're going to die. It's something like that. I'm making that up. I don't know. So I hope everybody's had a good time on this Earth. Enjoy it while it lasts, because we're going to be fucking dead. Let's get into some shit. Let's talk about, one of my favorite things in the world. Rock and roll. Okay, sometimes I sit back and, as a kid, I would imagine I'd sit there and I'd turn on Nickelback Silver Side Up. Okay, wear that shit out to have that CD player that would skip with one little bounce. I'd rock out to Nickelback. And I would sit there and I would play the air guitar. And I always was like, shit, man. I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, I'm not a guy. I don't look like a guy that can play the strings. But you'd be surprised. Check it out. Oh my God. Folks, comedians Bobby Lee has shown up. Now, when I first clicked on this, I'm like, hubba. Fucking, Sexy Expressway. Why can't I fucking zoom? What's wrong with my computer? Oh my God. Oh my God. Now, if you only just saw what happened, things just went crazy on my screen. I still can't zoom. I think my computer's fucking dying on me, but Bobby Lee, little did we know, is a master of the strings. No, I turned this on, I was like, I was like, yikes, okay? The smell from just that crease alone would peel your fucking nose right off. But sometimes, like, some of the most fucking unbelievable things can, occur with the most unrealistic people. Okay, this is a guitar's elbow. All right, done with that. So let's move on. I thought that would be a fun way to start the show. You guys ever heard of the Dabbleverse? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to watch that. It's not even available. I just had it still on here. I was watching, a show, one of these shows that, like, would be a perfect example of the least bit of, care with their production. So, I think we don't have much time tonight. It's probably going to be another short show. So I don't really have a lot of time to fuck around and, show you the fun things that I've been exploring on the net. We got to hop into this Jeff Wittek stuff. So a while ago, like I was saying, Jeff Wittek's heart was just pierced with, sadness. Okay, he was struck, with a couple nasty words by somebody that I think was his hero. Okay. Andrew Schulz is a comedian. He's part of the comedy universe, okay? He's a Joe Roganite. Massive comedian selling out fucking shows left and right. And, friend of Andrew, Jeff Wittek, got tarnished by him. No, a while ago, Andrew Schulz was on his Patreon. Okay, he dropped one of his episodes on his Patreon podcast, and it's just I would assume it's a scam. Like, a lot of these people have these Patreons, they give you one more extra episode, and people eat it up. You know, if it's somebody that they're really into, they're fucking gonna be clicking and, you know, paying for that shit. They got to get all the content they can get. Okay. But I understand it. You know, I mean, I pay for every fucking platform known to man, and I don't watch anything. I got Hulu, I got the Netflix, I got HBO Max. I don't touch it. Okay, I get on my TV, I turn on YouTube, and I stare at useless drama until my eyes hurt. So Andrew Schulz released the text messages. He trashed, he tarnished Jeff about his eye. He pretty much just said on his show that, like, you know, grow up. Your eye is finished, okay? Either take it out or kill yourself. That's not what he said, but he did kind of fucking tear his heart in two. Just being like, dude, I'm tired of seeing on my feed you talking about your eye. Enough with the fucking eye. Hello, Candy Cane. I went to your channel. Sometimes I do a little thing called exploring. I can only see so many people that subscribe. The only way that, you know, I know that you're subscribed is if you show your subscriptions. Okay. And I saw, you know, Candy Cane. I went to your channel. You got 24K subscribers. Send them my way. Okay, back to this. But Jeff Wittek, you know, after that event happened, you know, he started to get heated. It actually caused him to spiral so much he had to go hang out with Mom, okay? Mom in New York City or Staten Island or one of these shithole country or cities of the world. Jeff Wittek spiraled so much after this drama, after being made fun of, you know, by millions, that he decided to make it worse by, you know, feeding into the hype of the fight. So here's his leaked text messages. This is Jeff Wittek's unhinged text to Andrew Schulz addressing the beef. So as you can see, all this blue right here is fucking Jeff Wittek. All right, so let's get some fucking music on for this. Where the fuck is it? There it is. So after the events happened, Jeff got caught up in his head, pissed off. Okay, he's like, he's not gonna go down like that. He's a thug, or he's not really a thug. He's like one of these wise guys. A lot of these Italian people that have you know, a little bit of height in them, they get that juice, that liquid courage. Okay, you know, even if you spent your weekend in the clink, you feel like you have this code of honor where you can't be trashed on. Okay. You gotta fight the person, okay? You gotta fucking take them out. You're not gonna look like a bitch. So, Jeff Wittek sent him a slew of text messages. Here's the first one. It says, yo, it's your worst nightmare. Can't act like you don't see this one. Your own friends don't even like you. LOL. It was easy to get your number, which is like fucking scary as fuck. Actually, it's not. You know, anybody can have my number. I'm not picking it up, bitch. I never pick up anything that I don't know. I look at it and I set it down because I think it's collections. So that's not really a fear to me, but he goes on, he says, and it wasn't Mike, if that's what you were thinking, which is scary. I mean, and then who was it? I mean, as if like Andrew Schulz is like, who gave out my fucking number? And numbers are everywhere. If you're a celebrity, your number's out there, your address, where you sleep, your blueprints of your house, the way to get in. It's all out there. Public information. So he told me, he said it wasn't Mike. It was someone closer to him. He goes on to say, I'm going to embarrass you or sabotage you and take myself down with you to show you how stupid I really am. You got a lot of ops, and you just got a lot more from that dumbass Patreon video. And don't take this as a, you know, a kiss on the lips. You know, imagine that. You know, I think Jeff Wittek was fucking heavily tongue-tangling with him somewhere, okay? This is like girlfriend stuff, right? You know, when you get this salty and emotional about something, I'm just thinking these two had a fucking were kissing on the side. Had like a little relationship going on here. This is it's very emotional. You know, if I've ever had any problem in my life, they just come and knock on my door. They kill me. There's only been a few fucking things that I've had happen to me where, like, you know, I don't know, somebody was mad at me. They always show up. There's not a lot of this spiral, as Anna says. Jeff is spiraling. Australia girl got lucky. She got out when she did. And that's true. You know, Ethan Klein, he's opening his door. Ethan Klein of the Ethan Klein universe is really starting to kind of, like, step back from the universe he created not too long ago. He's had enough. He's gambling. He's promoting gambling. He's about to go gambling for the third time. Publicly. Poker. One of the worst types of gambling. I go to the casino sometimes. I see people outside eating their own fucking fingers off their body. Because they made a mistake. They spent all their money. They're hungrier than hell because of the position they got themselves in from the gambling. It's a problem. And I find it fascinating that Ethan Klein is over here embracing all these new people in his life. He's got Mike Maljic. It's his new buddy. Jeff Wittek. But it's stuff like this, you know, leaked text messages kind of like let you know what we're dealing with. This is probably what Tana Mongeau deals with. You know, him and Tana Mongeau had a little thing together. Okay, I'm sure that they were kissing, making the sweet smooch, and I could see this type of shit happening between them. You know, if you're this mad about somebody talking about your eyeball, and don't take this as a texting an ex-girlfriend. This is just texting from somebody who wants to send a message. I'm putting out your kill shot this week, so he's pretty much threatening him. Threatening. Jeff said, or Andrew said, good evening. Hello, Andrew. Now tell me why you did what you did. You gotta be kidding me. This is like bitch shit. Like, when I see something like this, when he's, now tell me why you did it. This is like, he's fucking crying at this moment. His phone is covered with tears. He said, when we first met in the fight in Manchester, you said you wanted me to move back to New York. Why would you even say that? Said you wanted me to move back to New York. I said if I came, it would be all over your fucking face. FBI, open up! And he said, go on. Sounds about right. And then he said, you stood me up for our barbershop episode. But I was nice enough to say, good God, good golly. I gave you tickets. Oh, wait, there's another part. But what you did excuses none of this. No periods allowed. You know, you can tell when somebody's pissed when they... I never in my life have I ever thought about taking a risk by not spelling you all the way. Just the single letters. Very displeasing to see, you know, with your eyes. You know, if you care about that. He said, I gave you tickets to my show in Manchester, invited you backstage. It was nice to see you because I thought you really wanted to sit on my lap. Okay, I want to do creative stuff with you. Hang low over your face, drip a couple drops in your mouth, a couple pieces of fruit. Imagine that. Imagine Andrew Schulz dripping or just dropping grapes down, you know, Jeff Wittek's throat. But he said not low-hanging fruit drama for clicks. Wi-Fi here is shit. Not sure if it's going to go through. I'm getting to the point. It ain't low-hanging fruit drama. That's my life. What you said hurt. Are you fucking kidding me? Imagine if, like, I don't know, you lost a finger or Jeff Wittek lost a finger or just, like, the tip of it. Because that's kind of like how I think about the eye situation. I'm looking at a man that has no mark. I'm sure he's, you know, a lot of people, they tell you shit and you believe it. I mean... I guess he's gone over 1,000 surgeries, hundreds of surgeries. What are they doing? You know, when I think about people going under the knife with their eye, eventually it's just going to fucking rot out. The optic nerve can't handle more of the surgical blade and the pulling out of it, right? You know, it's a very intense operation. But ever since the David Dobrik stuff, Jeff Wittek's been on like a tyrant, okay? He's about to cash a check, get a huge settlement for being slammed into a crane. But ever since then, he's just like fucking been on that eye. It caused him so much drama that he said in his podcast when he came back, he had a fucking seizure in the middle of the night. Andrew Schulz caused him to have a nightmare that made him fall out of bed and have a fucking seizure. I don't buy it, dude. That's a fucking lie. And then I'm on the, I was on the breakfast, lunch, and dinner group, the BBG, the Mike David Facebook group. I saw somebody post something from one of Jeff Wittek's podcasts when he's sitting in the pond or whatever it was, the jacuzzi with Tana. He's going on about this crazy, like, coming to God story. How I found God. Okay. Real nice. Okay. And, like, there's nothing wrong with finding God, but, whenever people tell me these insane stories that they saw him, it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. Coffee says definitely some passion there. There is. So it just goes on. There's a lot of fucking, bullshit. Andrew's the only one that sits here and still looks like a bitch. Okay, if I was Andrew, I'd be like, come to my house, and I would have brass knuckles, I'd have bricks, I'd hire a crew. We'd make him disappear. But he says, after I was kind to you, I said I wanted to help. You went on my friend's Chris's podcast and said a bullshit lie from a comedy hate channel, which I'm curious about this. I don't know what podcast Jeff's talking about. So Andrew's actually got some beef with Jeff that kind of caused him to, go, public with making fun of his eye situation. There is some tension behind this. There is actually a motive. So it wasn't like some, I don't know, just out of nowhere Andrew Schulz shenanigans where he's like, you know what, I'm tired of fucking Jeff Wittek. And he forgot to cut the scene out on the podcast. He left it in there for a reason, right? To stir some hype. Because Flagrant 2, I mean, if we go to that channel, it's trash, okay? It's a lapel show. Big Tuna says, yes, bro, love the new setup. I'm actually getting disgusted by it. I want to do a ripping everything down show. It's starting fresh. I'm just kidding. But it is starting to fall apart already. I'm like, oh, Christ. And that's what happens, man, whenever you just fucking build something within a couple days and you're like, well, that will do. No, it won't, okay? Things are not stable here. I've already had one piece fall down during the show. Let's go to Flagrant. I just kind of want to look at the numbers. It really helps to see if, things are drama farming, okay? In the world of WWE.
I know all about you too, man.
Oh, shit. Okay, they have this thing called, what is it called? A mark? Or what is that word for whenever you're, kayfabe, or what fucking kayfabe? And I still don't know what that means. Kayfabe, but I think it's like, when you create fake hype and it's just, it's all theater to me, drama, and drama sells. But the numbers are pretty good. They're fucking demolishing the numbers of Jeff Wittek's show. So it wouldn't make any sense that he would create this drama to, I don't know, bring more eyes on the show, bring more heat. The numbers aren't too bad. I mean, this is kind of like an Impulsive show. Impulsive has these normal fucking, level ground of numbers that they usually hit. This is probably a normal for him, 562K. Then the millions are the ones when they have these special guests. It's a lot like Impulsive. These types of shows won't last because they're literally only based upon the person they have come sit with them on the show. Interview shows, they run out of juice because eventually everybody's going to die and they're going to get real old, or they're just not going to want to come on your show anymore. You only have so many celebrities that want to, fuck with you until you run out of them. Andrew Schulz has probably got a lot of enemies out here and he's got a lot of episodes. I mean, how many more people can we have come on this show before it runs dry and you got to do the show with your friends? All right, let's move on. I'm done with that. I mean, I think this text exchange doesn't really go anywhere. Jeff, he's mad at Jeff because he was talking about, or he said some lie. Jeff said a lie, allegedly, on a podcast about Andrew Schulz. So he's salty about that. Jeff was like, it was a joke. And then Jeff hits him back with that warrants you to make fun of my lifelong injuries. Okay. I mean, can we, I don't know. I really would like to fucking get a closer look at Jeff's eye. Before you make that, it's like that lady that said she can only walk backwards for the rest of her life. That was a lie. When I'm watching somebody with two peepers that blink and they're working like they should, to me, you're fine. And if not, you get over it. There's a lot of shit out here that fucking can happen to you that, you know, you're lucky hasn't happened to you. So that's pretty pathetic. Here's Jeff right now.
Do you regret beefing
I just kind of wanted to click on this and see if what he looks like, if he's still drugged.
with Alyssa Violet?
Parents would get arrested, you know, if they abuse their child, but you needed it, Jeff.
Jeff's crying. Okay. And his mom, is that his mom? I don't know if it's his mom. So this is like his last episode. I don't think he's done an episode since, you know, the text release. He's fucking geeked right now. Look at this motherfucker.
250 on my head, so you tell me that's how you plan. I can't even talk about that, but you know the plan. 20, 50, 100.
Higher than fuck. Drug bag. Oh, shit. When I see stuff like this right here, if you're carrying around a little pouch, you got paraphernalia in there. So when this stuff was happening, Jeff was hopping on every show to, like, kind of fucking bring hype and make known his beef, okay? Being as loud as he can, as dramatic as he can. Okay? And just letting people know that, like, he's salty at Andrew. He wanted the word to be spread. But when he was hopping on these shows, he was fucking slurring. His mouth sounded like it was full of cotton balls. And, you know, I think that, like, it caused him to spiral and get into having a good time.
Do you regret beefing with Alyssa?
But I could be lying. You know, sometimes I just make things up and, you know, I hope for the best. And I'm usually never wrong, so it doesn't matter.
Dumb, but I am.
So here's Tana looking fucking terrible right now with these boots on. Pretty good stuff.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm happy
Oh, she's H2BH.
to have you,
You look
honestly.
amazing. I really like this shirt.
Thank you. I
really good
feel
shirt.
good. I felt terrible this whole summer. I've had a really rough summer. You haven't.
Oh my God. So I bet Jeff, you know, with all that shit we just saw, he is a very, like, emotional person. I feel like this entire time he was calling Tana crying, asking her if she could take a flight to give him a hug.
done any episodes of Jeff FM this whole summer.
I know you and I, our schedules have been like so opposite. Even right now, I was just in Vegas all weekend and you leave for Vegas.
I don't care. So we're not going to watch this. I want to watch Tana on her own show. So let's hop into this Tana. Actually, we have some other things to cover. I do have some TLC. I have Ethan Klein stuff. Ethan Productions. Let's hop into this real quick. Cool said I caught the live. Yeah, I don't tell anybody anymore. Okay, I like to just do it. Okay. The hype gets me scared. You know, but there hundreds of times I'd be at the skate park. Everybody's waiting for me to drop in on the fucking half pipe, and I'm like, I'm shaking out of my boots, and then I go down and nothing. It's not good. Okay, I can fly back. And then when nobody was watching, I'm over there fucking doing 900s, having no problem with the slopes at the, you know, at Woodland Skate Park in Lexington, Kentucky. Okay? Let's hop into this Ethan stuff. Ethan Klein just dropped a brand new behind the scenes. Now, Ethan's got, you know, his entire podcast, but on the side, for the members, they got this, you know, I pay for this stuff. I pay every month for the Ethan Klein membership. And I'm in that Discord. I've looked at it 3 times now, and I've got sick to my stomach. There's nothing happening in there. Okay, it's not, you know, I thought there was going to be, like, I don't know, at least one picture of a tit. Not, okay? It's a lot of crap. You know, H3 people are the worst type of people. Everybody's nice in there. There's a whole section for makeup. I checked it out, though. I wanted to see, and everybody's showing their fingers off. I'm not into pictures of single fingers.
Tana ends up taking us to...
So they do behind-the-scenes stuff. Here's Ethan before his big poker game.
We need to get to Hila before Tana ends up taking us to this...
And Ethan's looking like he's fucking slizzed already. He can barely even fucking stand up straight. Look at him leaned up on this damn rail.
We need to get to Hila before Tana ends up taking us to the strip club or something. They're gonna kidnap Hila.
Well, look at Hila Killer. I'm just kidding.
Oh, later, Bobby. Healy.
Look at this shapeshifter, Cthulhu.
Trying to kidnap Hila. We had to make a choice. Where's he? What the?
Okay, anyways, AB just kind of like runs this operation. He's the one that mans this. Oh, God. Okay, here he is, AB. So AB does the behind the scenes on this, but whenever he runs this, all right? That's all I'm trying to say. Tonight's not my night. So when they do behind the scenes shit, AB's the one filming it. Because he's like, he loves to like make these little special projects. He's really into the art of editing. I fucking hate edited stuff.
Nice view. All I know is I better see Mario Lopez on that TV. By the way, guys, I was just in the elevator like this. Hold on. I was like this. And we have been waiting downstairs with Ethan and Hila. We've gone through the lobby. It's windy out. And I looked at Lena in the elevator and I said, why would you not tell me about my hair?
Okay, great. So let's kind of skip through and see what else they do. So like I said earlier, Ethan's been making friends with a lot of new characters. He's becoming a gambling guy. He's gone against it. A lot of the things Ethan went against, all of a sudden he turned around and started to support them. We're like very, very close to an era where like we watch somebody completely flip-flop and turn into, your worst nightmare. And Ethan, he's like this close to heading towards the right-wing grift.
Yes, of Ethan and Hila.
Allegedly, but I think the first thing that's going to happen is he's going to start allowing stake.com or stake. He's going to run stake gambling ads on his show.
But mainly together in the casino, and you can't record in the casino, so it's not much to show. You're stuck with us. This is the room where they're going to be playing in.
My boy.
My new friend, what's good?
Oh, well, you're Stein.
Right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I respect that.
I'm very sorry.
That's really nice. Thank you.
So I got...
Okay, so here's Steve. Steve's girlfriend kind of looks just like him, so, a little bit of, sexy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I respect that.
So that's Steve Will Do It's girlfriend. Her name is Escarosa Estoza.
Very sorry.
That's really nice. Thank you.
So I got 2 presents for you.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh
my god.
I got you this. You can open that for her. That's for her.
That is
Oh, this is for you.
Now, don't get it twisted. Like a month ago, this guy, or I don't know how long ago, about a couple months ago, he was on that, Steve Will Do It was going all over the internet talking about how Hila looked like a fucking horse. Trashing her. And I don't get it. I don't think anybody should ever make friends after they have enemies with that person. I don't think it's a good idea. But Steve's like kind of like wet-brained. He's stupid. So, we got to give him that. I learned that Ethan Klein right here is wearing an off-white shirt.
That is
Oh, this is for you.
No, it's for her.
Yeah, you're not getting shit. What are you talking about?
For her, and I got you.
Bro, you can't be serious right now.
I'm sorry for everything.
Bro, stop it. It wasn't that serious.
No, but
Wow, this is pathetic. I mean, I wouldn't know what to do if I was in a situation like this. I would think there's what we would call it explosive inside there.
I said something crazy.
Well, I was saying, say it more often, bro.
Nail bomb.
Gotta get you feeling bad more.
But this is for you.
Dude, that is so kind.
Yeah, this is for her too.
What do you fucking look at Steiny's little grimy fingers? Now Steiny used to be a part of Steve Will Do It's universe. He was his manager at one point. He fell off and now he's just he's on the Full Send podcast. He's the second guy in charge. It's Steiny and Philip or whatever the guy's name is that owns the entire operation. But Steiny's gone off to do his own whatever the fuck. Okay, he's gone on to make his own money. He's got his own podcast now. He's on the Full Send podcast. But whenever he was with Steve Will Do It, Steve did a lot of this. If you ever watched Steve's channel, it was a gift-giving show. And you had to look at this all the time. The stink and sweat of Florida. This guy's going to be really fat when he gets older. I can tell it from a mile away. He's got that nose that will be strictly red by age 40, and he's going to be swollen to high heavens with sandwiches, cheese, liquor. But all Steve does, his entire content is based on giving people stuff.
You're feeling bad more.
That's pathetic, okay? Like, I hate that shit.
But this is for you.
Dude, that is so kind.
I'm more into content where people steal stuff.
Yeah, this is for her too.
This is so crazy. What?
This is for you too.
I don't know what to say. This is too much.
Dude, you're out of control, bro.
Wow. And Hila's fucking in love.
This is for you too.
I don't know what to say. This is too much.
Dude. You're out of
Gross. Out of control. So Steiny's already breaking into this thing. He had to see what Steve gave Ethan.
Out of control, bro.
Thank you. No, I'm sorry, genuinely sorry.
Jesus Christ. And you can tell when somebody's been given too many free things. They have like an exceptional speed at opening free shit. This is scavenger hands.
This is for you.
Look at this little scavenger. It's not even his gift. Steiny's ripping it open.
I don't know what to say. This is too much.
Dude, you're out of control.
Precision. You know, when I try to open things and I can't get it open, I just throw it out. That's one of my favorite things to do. Just give up.
No, I'm sorry, genuinely sorry.
I really appreciate it.
And then this is for you too.
Damn, bro. What the fuck? Goodbye. Dude, you're out of control.
Gila, I hope you like that.
Oh my God.
That is so beautiful.
That's way too much.
That's awesome.
No.
Wow, okay. I don't think it's real either. I never buy it. Now, Ethan, he knows the secret now. I always thought that this guy, Steve will do its entire scheme was that like he gives these people amazing things and then takes it back. It's all set up.
I'm very sorry. It's the least I can do.
Oh no, he got her the watch. So he got a gentleman's Rolex. Probably could fit around her fucking neck. So crazy stuff. Here's Tana looking fucking straight up off a quarter of Adderall.
I told them to only seat me next to the two of you. So
How are you feeling? You feel like you're gonna beat Ethan?
I don't know. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm nervous. I always get so nervous. I'm so nervous.
I just don't want to lose immediately. That's all I want. All right, let's boogie. All right.
Oh, that'd be amazing if Boogie 2988 came in here. Make way.
Thank you.
Dude, good luck.
Thank you. I feel that it's my destiny to win this.
Okay, so Ethan looks like first day of first grade. When I was in school, I thought the only hairstyle I knew how to do was slick it back. Ethan doesn't have any styles. He's got that grandmother's follicle going on. Like he's got this white and gray afro. Okay.
And there's 0% chance that I lose.
So his only hairstyle is slicking it back. Picture day hair.
8 and Zach Justice.
All right, I'm done with that. So we covered that. We'll watch this tomorrow. I do want to hop into the Ethan Klein and Steiny show. Tay says, ew, they don't need more material shit. Exactly. And it says, basically, Ethan can be bought. He can. And I think that's what a lot of fucking people's gripe is about him. Sometimes, like, you get into somebody and you don't, you like them so much you don't want to see, the evidence of them being shifty. Ethan Klein is, you don't get this big out here. You don't get this popular unless you have one motive, and it's making as much money as possible. Ethan does not spend $1. I don't think they, buy anything. They're smart buyers. If I was rich, I would blow it. I'd live like there's no tomorrow. I'd be buying every castle I can. I'd be going on trips. I'd be trying to make it to space. Okay? Because you don't take it with you. But Ethan's, he's a schemer. He's got one of the biggest shows on YouTube. So it's not a shocker. They got their own clothing company. Okay? They're highly into the cash and making it. So making friends and grifting around all these other people is like, it seems like it's kind of a hidden scheme. His audience is like, oh, Ethan's just getting out of his egg. Cracking that shell. A lot of times Ethan will say on the show, he's like, I don't go anywhere. I never leave the house. So him, going off on these little gambling excursions, a lot of people are probably being tricked. They're just happy their guy's going outside. Yeah, right. It's a scheme to get more friends in the industry and kill us all, right? Fuck! What do I want to watch? How long are we into the... Can the show be done? An hour? Is that good enough? I'm just kidding. Kevin Smith went on to Theo Vaughn's podcast. I wanted to look at this for a second. Kevin Smith's one of my heroes out here. Now he's not. There are people out here that they were somebody at one point, then all of a sudden they lost their self. They can never make it back. It's I feel like it's the same situation with my dad. When I hang out with my dad, I see one glimpse of him being cool. Then my stepmom comes around and it's a real bad time. Okay? It's a real bummer. And he just fucking follows suit with her. Why I'm saying that is, like, people change out here. They get too caught up in, like, you know, the industry and staying relevant and not wanting to, like, affect their wallet by, like, you know, saying things that aren't nice to say anymore. Kevin Smith used to have an entirely different sense of humor. You know, Clerks is like one of my favorite movies ever, just because it's so, you know, it just seems like it's I like a natural movie. Now, you know, you could probably, I'm sure everybody has their own version of like an indie flick or something with no-name actors that just seems realistic and it's believable. And, you know, Kevin Smith's like one of my, you know, inspirations to get behind the mic and talk and, you know, whatever. I don't care. All right, so here he is right now, hopping onto Theo's podcast. I saw a clip of this, and I was just fucking completely fucking not shocked at all.
Tour dates to let you know.
You know, we might as well change this to Kevin's podcast.
Directly priced tickets.
Those things you didn't need. And then it happened. And you know.
Oh, shit. Okay, let me go back. I can't handle a fucking intro.
But I'll be sharp. Yeah, look at me. I'm in fucking...
in his same normal clothes. Now, Kevin literally walks around looking like shit constantly. Theo's been paid off by Culture Kings, okay? A shop in Las Vegas that sells vintage hypeware that's very cheap. If you're out here and you're like, man, I want to like hop onto the hype train, just keep scrolling on Facebook. I guarantee you'll see a advertisement for Culture Kings, a clothing store. They hold a lot of brands in there, but they have their own. Loiter is one of their biggest brands that they promote. Another person or an example of somebody that's been paid off is Theo Von. Okay, he starts these shows always with that fucking stress, that mouth scrunched up, crunched up, upset. He wants to say something, but it has nothing to do with Kevin Smith, and, you know, he has to hold back. But he's been dressed again, okay, as, you know, his crew has given him clothes. The only thing that I think that he's allowed to wear on his own or pick for himself is the socks. These socks are nuts. What the fuck is that? That's crap. That's you know what, kind of that reminds me of Beaker's legs from the Muppets.
Monochrome.
Is that what that print is?
Black and white.
Oh, monochrome is black and white. Okay, sweet.
Wow. Okay, and I would leave at this point, or I'd take this prickly little object and just shove it into Theo's eye.
I didn't know that. I mean, I've heard of it before.
Fuck yeah, you have.
But
yeah. Okay, so he's wearing a Ricky shirt. This type of a colorway. Think about Ricky from Trailer Park, and then that little design shrunken and very small.
Is that what that print is?
Black and white.
Oh, monochrome is black and white. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I didn't.
He lied to him too.
Didn't know that. I mean, I've heard of it before.
Fuck yeah, you have.
But yeah,
you're a smart guy.
Tay says that dude's hair is personal goals, low key. I mean, that's the only thing I think that he's allowed to have too. I mean, they haven't made him shave it off yet and put on new hair, but it's coming. Theo's got that clean mud flap in the back. I'm going to get a mullet, but it's not going to be like that. It's going to be fucking, I'm going to look like Jake Paul. It's my biggest dream ever is to have the Jake Paul, you know, Aztec warrior haircut.
That print is?
Black and white.
Oh, monochrome is black and white. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, I've heard of it before.
Fuck yeah, you have.
But yeah.
You're a smart guy.
Look at Kevin. Kevin's sad as fuck. I don't know if you guys heard. Kevin got fucking taken advantage of as a kid behind a store. Spread the word. But, you know, the more I've started to, like, kind of fucking get grossed out by him, you know, I started to open my eyes, you know, about his ears. I'm not into Kevin's ears. And the hat shit. He has no more hair left, so he's, like, forced to wear these hats all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a. Yeah, I'm a. Yeah, I mean, I'm.
Yeah, don't sweat. You knew monochrome. It's just one of those things you didn't need, and then it happened, and then you're like, why didn't I? But you did.
Yeah.
Wow, I love this show. So Kevin's got that cool ass book type of phone case. Of course he would. This is writer director Kevin Smith.
Seen you speak. You're no dummy.
Yeah, it was always in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably used it. You probably busted it once or twice in your life.
Oh, I've definitely. I mean, I've been involved in some like. It's not It's like the most racial of screens. If it's monochrome, right? It's black and white, kind of. It's the.
Wow, of course. You know, Theo's always thinking about the darkies. He's always thinking about the N-word, okay? Look at him. He's thirsty to say it.
It's the apartheid of print.
Yeah.
Kevin's like, all right, this is what I'm dealing with. I think that, have you ever been around somebody? Like, I'm sure plenty of people have been around me. They have to talk to me a certain way because they know they can't talk to me another way. You know, dumb down their dialogue and kind of like, I don't know, treat me like an animal that's about to bite. And you could do that with a lot of people. I think that's what Kevin Smith's doing right now. He's actually assessing the situation. Theo's dumber than he ever fucking thought.
I scream it when I come. I'm like, monochrome. Because Clerks was in black and white.
Yeah.
So everything ties back to Clerks.
Only
Clerks. The only way I could come now is thinking of Clerks.
And that is true. Look at Kevin's Retchin. Look at these fucking crypt keepers right here. Fuck yes. Now, if you've ever heard of Kevin Smith or listened to any of his stuff, the only thing he ever does talk about is Clerks.
Well,
he can't keep his fucking lips off of saying it. His entire career is based, well, at this point, is based around these hush puppies. Look at how delicately, I'm talking, this shit's got to be smoother than ice. Look at those Kevin's legs. Now, Kevin had a heart attack. He either talks about heart attack or the fucking 25th or 26th, or every year he's always celebrating the anniversary of Clerks. But he's always talking about like how he had a near-death experience. He changed his life. He's a vegan now. He's lost hundreds of pounds. He used to be a better guy when he was fat as shit.
I love the Mallrat shoes, man. Those are so. That's
Thank
really
you.
cool.
Did we start?
Yeah, we'll.
But here's the shoes, Mallrats Vans, and the only shoe that Kevin does wear are these little fucking clodhoppers right
Sorry,
here.
who made them?
The worst shoe ever, too. If you see me with this on, you better just assume I'm dead and somebody slipped them on as a joke to curse me.
Are we started?
Yeah, we can. Is that okay?
Yeah,
What
that's
the
totally
fuck?
cool. Modern podcasting, I've not gotten the hang of. Like, we started back in like 2007. We were doing Smodcast.
Smodcast, yeah.
And there was always like, welcome to Smodcast.
And you can tell right now, Theo's been given a rundown. Theo has a very quick amount, like, few seconds. Okay? If anything could be quicker. He's given a text message before any of these people come on. He skims through it because he's always a fucking fuck up. And I think that a lot of his guests that he has come on, especially people like him, that he has no idea about. So I highly doubt that he knows anything about Kevin Smith's Smodcast podcast
In
network.
like 2007, we were doing Smodcast.
Smodcast, yeah.
And there was always like, welcome to Smodcast. I'm Kevin Smith. I'm Scott Mosier. So there was an official beginning. But lately, any podcast I've been on, you're just bullshitting, and all of a sudden, you're 5 minutes into a conversation. I'm like, oh, I bet you we started and shit.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking dumb shit is that? I mean, they have no idea if they started. Theo doesn't either. Theo's got to take a fucking piss for sure. Look at that face.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, I think sometimes some places things are a little more formal. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like if I say start, then it doesn't go as, I don't know. I mean, you're a director. What is that like? If you say,
well, it depends.
Well, guess what? I mean, what the fuck are we talking about right now? Theo Vaughn literally has no idea how to do a podcast. He just assumes they start it and he hopes for the best. Don't get it twisted. This is one of the most famous podcast shows on here. It's bigger than ever. Colleen's here. Hello. Candy says, Colleen, better late for Nate than never ever. That's what I always think about sometimes. I wish I could just kind of like join the audience.
you asked.
We could just watch the chair together.
I like to think of a director, but you go on the internet, they'll tell you a lot fucking different. He was a director maybe once in his fucking first movie. Every day.
But we just got a kind of like a little insight on like Theo's mind right there. He has a lot of thoughts swimming through his head, so he has to rely on the production back there to click the start button, the record button, and then he has to, like, they don't tell him because he gets shy.
Fucking first.
And I think I've heard around the grapevine that because I've never watched it, a lot of people, they dislike Theo Vaughn's stand-up, his comedy specials. People, you hop into the comments, they're like, I like the podcast better. And, that kind of like fucking, that's all we need to hear right now, those exact words. that he's afraid to just click start on his own. He'd rather people do it mysteriously. And then an hour goes by and he realizes the show's going, okay? And he's not so tense.
Movie.
So with his stand-up, he's got to get up there and recite lines. So I think that, like, he overthinks it, oversells it, and people aren't into his crap.
Every day online, somebody tells me I'm terrible at my job. For the last, 30 years that I've been doing the job. You know what that's like.
Yeah.
What were you? Maybe you don't. You're like, I've never gotten a bad fucking review. Do you dig into your comments?
Yeah, no, we don't. I don't dig into too much, man.
No, he doesn't. He's scared out of his mind. You shouldn't be. Your comment section is fucking crystal clear, okay? We look at it right now, it's nothing but love. But this is a man that, when you're sitting on your pedestal of fucking retardation and you're high enough up on your $100 bills, you look down and you're like, what if one of them fucking hundreds slips out and I fall to my death? And that's how he thinks about his comment section. He's looking at all these glorious love. Everybody's in here fucking serenading him. Okay, the irony, this guy played Silent Bob. There's a lot of Kevin Smith love in here, which makes me sick. I'm looking for any Theo stuff, but everybody in here loves Theo. When I drop any clip from my stream just talking about Theo having a good time, making fun of him, I get tarnished. People are stabbing me and shit. I get fucking nothing but hate. And it's great. Like, what the fuck? What does it matter?
I was actually talking...
What these celebrity people are fucking scared out of their mind that they're going to be forgotten. Nobody's going to forget about you. You aren't liked by a lot of people. It's okay.
Joe Rogan, I spoke with him recently, and he was saying, don't read the good shit, don't read the bad shit. And I spoke with him recently, and he was saying, don't read the good shit, don't read the bad shit.
Later, Bobby. Heavy.
Read the bad shit.
Bro, are we going to start dropping names this early in the podcast? I mean, you just whipped that.
All right, that's all I wanted to watch. That's all I wanted to watch. That's all I needed. So I'm sure this is a great time. Kevin kind of just runs this whole fucking show. He won't shut the fuck up.
Theo is spending his fucking currency.
Right.
His voice.
Right, and he's getting exhausted. You could tell Theo fucking hates Kevin Smith at this moment. Because it gets unbearable. Like, I liked Kevin Smith early on when he wasn't fucking such a yammerer, okay? Sitting there, look at Theo right now. This is my favorite.
Or your twang is from South.
Holding his dick.
Jay's long lost brother who just was raised.
Oh, yeah, he's got a piss. Okay, I knew it. All right, so let's get out of there. That was Theo and Kevin Smith giving each other some props. All righty, let's get into this fucking hoopla that I have, kind of lined up to finish the show. Gypsy Rose is back. Now, Gypsy, the Rose, Gypsy Blanchard dropped a brand new vlog. I've been fucking sitting on the edge of my fucking seat waiting for more of this. Okay. And it's here. Finally here, all clouded out and shit. And I saw, was it Tony Macaroni saying earlier in the comments about how crystal clear and you could see every rink and crink on my face because of my camera. Well, these people out here are afraid to do that, okay? Like, you watch any of these podcasts, you look at this shit's clouded up with filters to the max. And Gypsy's, like, disturbing to look at. She kind of reminds me of, one of these rat people or something. People call her an opossum. And right now, like, this video's starting out. You don't even see her fucking nose. It's nowhere. It ain't fucking there. It's fucking completely disappeared with the filters. All smoothed in. Learning from the best, right? What kind of notifications do I have? Okay, never mind. But before we hop into that, I do want to check out, Nate, don't ignore our Insta requests. What the fuck is going on? I have people add me on the gram. I got a match on Tinder. Let's see what this looks like. I'll let you guys know. I'm about to dox somebody. I need the right music for it. Let's see who I matched with.
Sepulpiva.
I matched with Sepulpiva. 161 miles away. It's not real, it's fake. I think that I'm getting schemed, okay? I'm just gonna fucking just start knocking on doors. Checking for rings, seeing who's got a ring on their finger. Nate, don't be a slut. Sloot. Sounds like this is not a real person. It's not even a real fucking name. And my phone is cracked. That's not cum all over it. That's crack. It's all cracked up from, and this isn't real. You think this is a fucking real person? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh, look, oh, you missed it. Her nips were showing. Oh, and I matched with somebody that I already have matched with before. We were friends on Snapchat. You ever do that before? You think something's going to work out, and then it doesn't. You stop talking to them. Then you see them again on fucking Tinder, and you just swipe on. We're like, see what happens. And we matched again, so maybe that's love, right? I don't fucking know. I don't care. I'm not really into I always get scared of another person in my bed. Okay, because I always piss the bed. I don't want them to spill my secrets or feel my spill. Okay, so let's get into this. Somebody posted this on TikTok. TikTok is like one of my favorite zones for Gypsy Rose. But actually, you know what? We're going to save this. What do we have left? What do we have left with Gyps? She has, look at this. Wouldn't that be funny if everything was 0? 0, 0, 0, 0. Gypsy's been forgotten about, and that will happen soon. It will. Trust me. But it looks like she dropped some new stuff. Let's watch her vlog first before we watch her TikTok schemes. This is called 22 Weeks Pregnant, Cravings, Emotions, and Baby Plans. So it's official. It's official. Gypsy Rose is out here completely hopped onto the grift of the baby. Yeah, this is very... Welcome to the Blanch zone.
So it's a brand new week. So this week I am 22 weeks pregnant. And this is my pregnancy update. So now that I am in my second trimester, I've been experiencing a lot of
fucking problems, okay? She's been probably getting a lot of knocks on her door. Ryan's out. Ryan probably is fucking outside her house every night. Thinking about it. Thinking about what it was like. Okay, the comfort of Gypsy around her disgusting little rodent mouth, her voice, her little screeching little sound that emits from this throat.
The things that are associated with pregnancy.
I mean, come on, who wouldn't miss that? So she's glowing. Some people would say, I call it she's getting heavier than hell. Look at that fucking bottom of her head. So it says, I'm officially 22 weeks pregnant. I'm excited to share how things are. Going from cravings to appointments to baby planning. It's been quite the journey so far. Join me as I open my heart and let you guys see the secrets.
Pick a lot. I have started to feel those movements, and I've started to notice kind of her sleeping pattern. So I have noticed that she kicks a lot at night, anywhere from 9 o'clock at night to 11 o'clock at night. And she's calmer during the daytime. I have noticed that she's more active whenever I eat sweets. So I ate a Kit Kat bar, and she was up for like 2 hours, kicking me like every 5 seconds. So I'm getting used.
Okay, so she's getting upset. Okay, this is Gypsy's fucking salty ass face. A lot of people, they do these videos and put on like, you know, that waitress effect where they hit the corner and they're like, all smiles. Yeah, right. I don't buy it. Okay.
Active whenever I eat sweets. So I ate.
So she's been fucking poisoning the kid, eating nothing but gobstop. What kind of candy? You think she's a trolley person? Gypsy has completely fake teeth. They rotted out from the I don't know, having a lot of candy. And the vape. Gypsy's probably still smoking with the kid. Spread the word, okay? Is anybody checking up on that? Okay, anybody looking into Gypsy's anything, okay? Has anybody seen if she's still vaping? That can't possibly be good for the baby.
Cat bar, and she was up for like 2 hours, kicking me like every 5 seconds.
She's about to get the knife, okay?
So I'm getting used to that. So far, I mean, that part of it has been very magical. There are some times that I'm kind of like, oh, stop moving. But then whenever she stops moving and she's like asleep, that's when I start to miss her moving, actually. So that's definitely been an exciting part of pregnancy. So I'll get into some of the symptoms, like the new.
I mean, I hate when people like, I think like 100,000 mothers out here, or I think gals in general, you guys know all about the symptoms. So like doing these videos like a how-to or the effects of pregnancy. What are you doing the video for?
Turns out it is a symptom of pregnancy. They don't tell you about it. Not everybody gets it, but it's a form of like neuropathy that's caused by pregnancy. I forgot the term of it exactly, but
wow, okay. So she's just pretty much telling us, she's like, Ken, I can't move my legs or my hands. Feed me. Give me drinks, pop. Gypsy doesn't drink water. On one of her TikTok videos, she was sitting there, you know, fucking spilling the beans that today is the first day she ever had a glass of water in her life. I don't know if Dee Blanchard kept her away from the agua. Whoa. Let's turn the brightness down.
I have been experiencing that, and there's nothing really anybody can do for it. It's just once I have the baby, that's whenever it will go away again. So that's been different. So usually I just kind of take breaks throughout the day, kind of sit down. If I'm walking through the mall, I just have to like sit down for a little bit because my thighs start to burn.
Wow, okay. So the exercising alone is enough excruciating to her.
Do not eat applesauce like I'm eating it.
Is this all you're doing? Do you get up and punch a hole in the fucking wall? What are we doing here? You know, I can't stand this shit. Some people probably do disseminate and break this down. This isn't an enjoyable, like, you know, a fantastic Trisha Paytas vlog. I don't want to look at this anymore. Because when she talks, her lips, they go way too low, and you don't see the top of her fucking teeth.
Color themes.
And it makes me think she has, like, the crackhead fangs. You ever seen classic crackhead teeth is, like, everything in the front gone and everything in the back there. It kind of reminds me of horseshoe hair. You know what I'm saying? Like an older fella, he doesn't have any fucking hair at the top. It's just on the sides. Crackheads have that. They have receding teeth from the stem. And they lose these, and they have these little fucking fangs, okay, leftovers. And it's fucking probably one of my favorite, you know, styles of teeth.
We've started to think about what kind of theme the nursery will be, and we're really excited to start putting that together really soon. So about 2 weeks ago, we had our 20-week anatomy scan. So it's
I don't care. There's a sound in the background. Listen to this sound.
not necessarily always done at 20 weeks. It could be done anywhere from...
You know, that could be a fucking fire alarm going off. Gypsy probably leaves pizzas in the oven all night. It's like, oh yeah, right, I didn't fucking know. Or not right. Ken, I've been getting corrected. Also, another thing I forgot to talk about. Somebody was clapping my cheeks. I was talking about Cinnamon Toast Kenneth. I think in the video I just posted today, it was just a shitty clip from one of my shitty streams. I was talking about this guy because he popped up with Gypsy Rose's name in the search bar. And I'm like, who the fuck is this Cinnamon Toast? Here he is, right here. And I looked at him, I'm like, oh my God, he's got these fucking cat ears. I don't care if he's fucking sitting here shooting $100 bills into the poor's pockets, helping out society. I hate the cat ears.
And I'm like, yes,
boy. What is that? That is not what I wanted. This.
I need to say my sorry.
Fuck! I can never get to the gun fast enough. What are you shooting in? 1080p, bitch? What? Whoa. Don't you love it when, like...
And all the anxiety...
You know, the disturbing person you have next to you have this clearer image than, you know, what is that fucking tooth? This is like Sloth from the Goonies. Okay. Anyways, let's get out of there. Let's go back to Gypsy. And let's hop into her TikTok.
18 to 24 weeks. They just call it the 20-week anatomy scan or just anatomy scan. So when we had our anatomy scan, I was very nervous. I had researched a lot on TikTok about anatomy scans and what they're like and what they...
Cool says that's me if I didn't get it all braces. I should have got braces a long time ago. I have like some of these jagged... Here, fucking so god, why does it look so bright on my screen? Am I like glowing like Whitney Cummings right now? Here, let me show you my teeth. Now this is the best part of the camera. This is when it gets really high def. That's not my hair going. Look at that. You guys could probably see the bugs in my hair. You know, my whole life I wanted to have lice, okay? And I never got it. I never was given. That's my hairline. What is that stain? Oh, that's just a shadow. I thought that was a stain. I don't know why when I zoom in, I look like I'm fucking dark, white as fuck. I don't want to be this white. I promise you, I'm got a beautiful tan. It just gets real light when I zoom in, but here's my teeth. Oh, God. You guys, that's enough. You can pause that. Make it your background. Your fucking phone.
So what the anatomy scan does is look at every part of her body to make sure that everything is developing normally. So they looked at her brain.
And it's not demure, okay? That wasn't a demure look, okay?
Looked at her bones. They looked at her stomach, her liver, her heart, particularly her heart. And it was...
I don't care, okay? You got a fucking pillow in your stomach. I wanted to see this real quick. I'm done with Gypsy. Let's go back to this first search on here. Yeah, those little baby hairs. I know this is my little... Whenever you get a lineup done, okay? My buddy, he used to push my hairline back. My forehead is legendarily tall. All right? And sometimes my buddy will hit my fucking... Whenever I used to get my hair freshly dyed, it would be like fucking straight white, Gandalf white, before he puts the dye in. And he cuts my hair after that, then we put the stuff in my hair. But there's been times when he can't even fucking see my hairline. He pushes it all the way back, and I look like some fucking freak. Main show. So this little video right here says, Gypsy Rose's baby bump disappears. Shocking stuff. Is there a sound?
Looks like it disappears in some photos. Gypsy shared a new bump update. She's 21 weeks, 5 days pregnant. Wow,
and it does look like a fucking straight up
asking why
a pillow, okay?
Gypsy Rose's baby bump looks like it disappeared.
She's faking it, Daddy. She ain't pregnant. I don't think she is either. I think it's a fucking pillow. She killed her mom and was like, hell yeah. So it wouldn't shock me if, like, I don't know, we lied about having a baby. It really would.
Here's in some photos. Gypsy shared a new bump update. She's 21 weeks, 5 days pregnant. This comes after Gypsy shared a...
Gypsy's looking like she already excavated the problem, okay? The fucking pillow that was laying on her little stomach. So this, I'm assuming, is what people think Gypsy's normal fat stomach instead of a baby
video
bump.
A few days ago wearing this fall outfit, and people started asking what happened.
Oh, yeah. People were like, where's the bump? I was wondering that, too. And I was like, maybe it went down and it transferred down to her vagina, okay? I don't know. That's disgusting. But it does look like she didn't zip. But we watched this video, too. We're like, and I was like, the whole time I was just shocked by her disgusting style of clothes. And I was truly fucking entranced by this. The sliver of a gaming mouse pad. I was like, who the fuck is... And look at the size of this computer. Of course, Ken, That's not even a computer. I think that's a mini fridge with the hinge right there. It's got a red glow coming out of it. Look at that. Red glow.
Happened to her baby bump.
But I was just more infested with this cool gaming setup we got going on. Wooden rocker chair. You got the rocking wooden chair as the computer chair.
Gypsy replied to one person.
Oh, here we go. So Gypsy replied, because unbeknownst to me, the internet trolls a woman's body and not the same as another, in particular for me. I have a small baby bump that appears to be larger when I'm wearing tight-fitting clothes and barely noticeable when I'm wearing baggy clothes. So she's clapping back.
Because
I mean, we got to take that shirt off. I mean, at least up to the stomach, see if the bump's there.
unbeknownst to the internet trolls, a woman's body is not the same as another. And particularly for me, I have a small baby bump that appears larger when wearing tight-fitting clothes and barely noticeable when wearing baggy clothes. It's common sense. Gypsy also shared
there's fucking Taylor Swift playing in the background.
this photo with Ken. This comes after people were saying...
Wow, so she fucking straight up put a bigger pillow in. What if Gypsy went overboard and like wore like a sumo suit? Like one of those Halloween fat suits? She's like, y'all think I wasn't pregnant? Look at me. Look at my fat gut. This looks like a pillow, man. It's a fucking pillow for sure. Or a bulletproof stomach vest. Or a bulletproof thing for your stomach, right? Like instead of having the whole body saved by the vest, you just have enough money for the stomach area to be covered with the shield.
Photo with...
So here's a picture of her with Ken. Ken looking like fucking Joe Gatto from Impractical Jokers. Spread the word.
Ken, this comes after people were saying the outfit she wore at Nobu...
Oh, she was at Nobu.
...was too casual. Going back to the baby bump controversy, back in August...
What did they say? They said her outfit was too... What does this even mean?
This comes after people were saying the outfit she wore...
Oh, okay. So Gypsy fucking clapped back, spent a couple shekels on Amazon.com. Look at her neck. Wow. And her elbow looking fucking decrepit. She's got 2 elbows and 1 arm. Yikes. And I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, I feel like she's probably still got her fucking tail wrapped around her waist. You know, she was born with a mouse's tail. Look at this Freddy Krueger finger right here. What is that? No, if I've ever seen AI, I've seen AI. What is that finger? That's not even a real finger, dog. It's like a fucking carrot. So it looks like not only is Gypsy trying to hide her, maybe Gypsy's trying to hide the bump if she is pregnant. Because what is that? That can't even be real. This is supposed to be Ken's arm. There's Ken's watch right there. Spread the word. His watch. Timex. His pathetic other hand here. This is a shooter's. He's already ready to kill. He's got the gun, imaginary gun in his hand right now, protecting the block. And here's his finger. It's extended out. It's a long, alien-like pointer. Maybe that's why Gypsy likes him. That's her favorite thing. That's disturbing.
This comes after people were saying the outfit she wore at Nobu was too casual. Going back to the baby bump controversy, back in August, Gypsy shared, when I first learned that I am expecting, as a first-time mom, I had many questions. Education is key in all aspects of life. Here are some insightful pregnancy facts that I learned along my journey. As you can see, there's an article that states bumps can look so different.
Oh my God. So Gypsy's got very defensive, went full Jeff Wittek, talking about like literally pulling up as much info for like her audience of everybody that, you know, the entire world of, people that hate her. I mean, Gypsy literally doesn't, I don't think she has fans. She just has people that despise her at this point. I've never seen so much love in videos I post from Gypsy Rose, and that's a fucking sign right there. Nobody likes her. They want her dad. No, they don't. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. But they're not. Fuck, I broke my chair. How do I get a hold of Ryan? That's the only person I want to talk to is Ryan. I want to see his fridge again. I like that video when he posted the inside of his fridge. I was fucking blown away. My hair fucking flew back. So she's clapping back right here. She's like, when I first learned I was expecting, the first time, Mom, I had many questions. High-key drama means low-key IQ. It's Probably what she's thinking. She's fucking pissed that people were literally caught her red-handed lying about a baby in her stomach, allegedly. So she just sit here and she's like, "This is the bump up. This is what happens during the trimesters. You know, the size of the bump." And she's just trying to explain her way out of getting busted. We'll know, okay? I mean, when it's about to be getting to that point when she's gonna have that big old belly. You know, when she's completely full on locked into pregnancy.
Different from one woman to another.
And what is she going to do? Stack 2 pillows? Yeah, right. We'll see it.
I'm sure she shared this back in August because people have been questioning whether or not she's pregnant basically since she announced.
And look at Ryan. Ryan looks like he doesn't even want to touch her. He looks like the janitor. Like, you know, got a hold of a kid in class. This guy's a fucking creep. You know, Gypsy's got, like, she was hanging out with Kim Kardashian. I'm really blown away that she hasn't, like, you know, found herself a, you know, some type of grifter, like a really disturbing, like, person that, you know, just posts all these beauty shots of herself on Instagram and hooks up with these Richards, okay? These sugar mamas. Gypsy decided to move from fucking Ryan to Ken. Ken's like a fucking downgrade. At least Ryan, you could run into him and like literally have a soft impact. You run into Ryan, you're going to feel his fucking, you know, his disgusting body. He's still fat, but I mean, come on, man.
Announced that she was. She's also shared 2 ultrasounds now. She may have been pushing her belly out in earlier
This is demonic to me.
Photos and cradling it before it was a noticeable bump, but I think those are pretty normal things to do when you're pregnant. I don't know, y'all. Those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Yeah, okay. What else do you have going on Internet Forever? What's wrong with my TikTok? It always has a problem. Oh my God, she's got a lot of Gypsy Rose. Oh, this is like a crime channel. Not into it. I hate a fucking true crime.
People are asking why Gypsy.
Okay, you know I gave it a shot. Okay, I gave it the old try. You know, trying to get into like these stories. You know, I can only listen to so much murder mystery or like the stories of true crime. I'm more fascinated with the people that get away with it, and we get to watch them walking the universe, looking like a fool. Gypsy should be locked into the electric chair forever. So here it is, man. Looks like Gypsy posted it to TikTok, letting her haters know that her husband's got AI finger. What the fuck? It's like a fucking butter. It's like a... Fuck! Looks like a knife. Gypsy's favorite weapon, the knife. All right, and a lot of people are like, violating parole. Shouldn't be at a restaurant. Not allowed. Not by the court. I think Gypsy should be banned from any place that has a knife in it. You know, she probably goes to these restaurants. She has what we would call a good time looking at everybody with their knives. There's a weapon from here to there. She's thirsty to run over to a table. Sing! Kill everybody! She's a killing machine. Yes, leave the fucking page. What was I doing? Like making a video? So I haven't seen this yet. Did we look at this? What's this?
As I fall.
Okay. Oh, we already saw this. This is her fall thing. So this is the video they're talking about right now. Okay, can't play that. But here's her video where people are like, where's the baby? Bitch, you just leaned over. There was nothing there. She forgot to put her pillow in. Showing off these. What kind of shoes are these? These are like fucking like elf. Like, what size is that? 1C? Look how fucking I knew it, man. She has like little club feet. Freakazoid. And then there it is. The moment everybody was like, we knew it, we weren't wrong. But everything's been depleted on here. Sure, her like her team, her her whole team that like is helping her stay relevant has gone through here and sifted out the nasty comments of people just being like, bitch, please. Yeah, right. We don't buy it. Alrighty. What's this?
Pretty girls walk like this.
Yes, look at that. Trailer park trailer. Oh, fuck, stop with the music. We already saw this. So Gypsy's about to jump into a swamp pool. I love how, like, she's, like, trying to, like, show off that she's at the at the apartment complex pool, laying in like, there is no sun out either. It's got to be like fucking gray clouds everywhere. You could tell by like the editing that she's having to do to intensify it to make it look like the rays are coming down on her. She's enjoying the sun. Gypsy is a lizard, like reptilious type of being. So I could see her like actually buying a life-sized heat rock that she could like use as a bed in her house. She just turns around, lays on it, cooking all night like an amphibious. And here's her webbed feet. Yikes. But these aren't good. I mean, like, what the fuck is this? Look at these fat boys. These piglets looking nuts. And look how tall this one is. This thing's like probably doesn't even fucking bend. There's no joint in it. And look at the pool. This is the apartment complex pool, man. Hop on in. It's sure going to give you fucking some type of infection from algae. Wow. And why would she even show that? Like, she's trying to show off that she has a pool. This is your fucking pool. Look at this shithole. What the fuck? Looks like it's like got like 100,000 frogs in it. Oh my God. Look at that.
A brand new week. So this week I am 22 weeks pregnant. And this is my...
Saw it.
Lululemon and some cute white cats. Lululemon and some cute white cats. Little white top and some box.
Okay, so here's her sister. Reminded me a lot of Shane Dawson's sister. Remember her? She's constantly in a state of despair. Okay, whatever her name is, something Adams, Morgan Adams. So Gypsy has a sister that fucking straight, I'm talking about blows her out of the water. And I think that her sister definitely fucking hates her guts. You know, her entire family only came around when the dollar bill started to show up, when they realized, come on, man.
Cute white cats. Little white top and some...
You know, there's money to this. Operation get all of Gypsy's money, before, her demise comes.
Boxer shorts. Little white top and some boxer shorts.
I want it.
What the fuck was that? I don't know what this trend is. And then it ends with Gypsy in her disgusting bedroom with, paraphernalia right there. I could just see Gypsy buying like those apple pies from McDonald's and just shoving them in her drawer for later. Here's her sister right here, Mia Blanche. Let's investigate her. Look at her. She's over here drunk and dying. What the fuck is this? It's like she just got her. You ever like fucking seen somebody like post something on Facebook and it's like somebody got a hold of their phone and like, I don't know, they're exposing them or like they're getting, I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. Somebody. But her sister's fucking wasted off of that duster.
Somebody once told me the world is...
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a role model of a lifetime. And it doesn't shock me that, her sister is fucking, taking this opportunity to get her own bag in this universe. A lot of people, they get lucky, and it doesn't have to be a lottery ticket. Maybe sometimes it's your killer sister that helps you get the views, people looking at you for the first time. We've seen her without the filter. She has, like, the same, close eyes as her, Gypsy, the Wallace and Gromit eyes.
I don't need a purse, but there's 3.
I'm just kidding. She's not too bad, but I mean, I still think she's got that killer's instinct.
Option 1. Kate Spade. Gypsy. It's purple though. Like, where am I?
Okay, so she's got Gypsy's credit card down at Nordstrom Racks, a place that she's never been in. You could tell she's nervous from the rack.
She's cute though, obsessed. Also, where am I gonna wear this? I don't know, I'll figure it out.
I used to have a Louis V bag that when I got in a crash last year, what the fuck is wrong with the comment section? There's no names. Look at this face. I mean, she's like, let like one, fucking inch of these eyebrows to be depleted, she would have none. She'd look like Michael Myers as a kid. In Rob Zombie's Halloween. So here's the fucking goddamn audience. Kate Spade is to die for. Love the purple Kate. Her name's Kate. I thought her name was Mia. 90 degrees has the best. You're at 90 degrees? Yikes. The black one, if it has the best. Okay, whatever. So people are fucking, you know, showering her with, like, kind comments.
Okay, get dressed with me to go to a ball. Did my hair and makeup earlier. I'm not leaving my curls like this. I'm just waiting to brush them out.
She's got that ghetto talk, okay?
So don't think I'm crazy.
Hold on, let me write a comment on here. I wrote red bars watching.
But
Well, I'm also going to write, hey, you have any secrets about Gypsy you'd want to spill? What are Gypsy's secrets? Wait, I'm going to write, what does Gypsy smell like? What does Gypsy... No, that's gross. She's going to think I'm a creep. What could I write on here? I would keep her up all night. Tell her I'm outside.
I'm alone. So
Okay, I don't want... Yeah, I'll leave the page, okay? So I love it. She's got a brother. I think this is her boyfriend.
There's nothing like it, not like the way you move.
Okay, I love it. So you got to get the bag when the bag's good to get, as they would say. So that was all a Gypsy Rose. You know, I don't have anything else to talk about with her. You know, there's unlimited live streams and people covering her left or right. You know, people like...
Hey, you guys, it's...
Radiant Brit, glowing like fucking she's got some type of nuclear fusion inside her skin.
Brit, tonight we're here with a reaction.
Ring light eyes. I hate a ring light eye, okay? When I see that, I think they're like robots or something. Cybernetic eyes. Wake up! Stop filming with your phone. Or just like, I don't know, buy like actual like lighting. I can't believe people got blown away and the whole world was taken up in a doozy over the ring light. Like, oh, my dreams have came true. A light that's a ring and it's bright. Other lights do the same thing and they don't leave this circular fucking object aura in your eye.
To Gypsy Rose
It's like all I can see right now is that little white donut.
Blanchard's 22 weeks pregnant video that she put on YouTube. She did put a shortened version on TikTok, but we're going to react to the whole thing because I know.
I think we already watched this. It just says Gypsy. Oh, she's going over the video. So this lady's saudy. She does not like Gypsy.
Into this video, the filter that she has on.
Tay says, yes, I don't do well with Radiant Brit's videos because I cannot visually handle the makeup. But I hear she is a great info source. I mean, I'm sure she is. Is this person, does she getting that bag off this? She's got to be getting some dollar bills off of, no, it's all, the Gypsy stuff is really, really hitting for her. This is like a drama channel. Commentary with Brit. Brit's got that tan that I need. But I think it would look terrible on me. Okay? But yeah, her makeup is looking like it's like she's fucking got like some type of grease all over
Has
her.
on.
She's shinier than hell. Wait, I am.
For filming this is absolutely wild. Listen, I'm here for a little filter, a little, you know, if you have insecurities, like that's your thing, like go for it.
She also has a really small little Harry Potter mouth. Remember the cat lady or the lady that turned into a cat at the first part of Harry Potter? Let me see if I can find her. And she also looks like a modern version of American Gothic. You know, the classic painting. That's what Radiant Brit reminds me of. Small mouth. Pissed eyes and that hair. That's when Moses parts the sea, went straight down the fucking middle, slicked back. Get me out of there now. Right, I'm done with that. Let's go to, what time is it? It's 10:02. I've been going for an hour and 51. Let's move on to something else that, I don't know, I could sink my disgusting teeth into. Now, we did have some fresh new Leah Ghibli stuff I wanted to watch, but it's already getting too late, so I can't cover that. Brooke is back. Brooke is being canceled. Tanda's being canceled. I saw something really phenomenal earlier, and now I can't remember what it was, but it was on their Reddit. Somebody was trashing Tana Brooke for like one of their unsightly photos. Like, you know, all these people that are super famous social media stars, you know, these beauty people, these people that like, you know, always have this image of an aura of beauty, you know, concocted by the magic of filters. When they're like, they get these unflattering pictures, people are like, oh, God damn, what the fuck? Look at this right here, folks. Look at this. Tana's body editing issues. So I don't know what this is. Somebody caught this fucking scary, unsightly scene. Okay, well, stop. All right, so they took a picture. I didn't think you were allowed to have your phone down at Tana and Brooke's live show event. So the canceled podcast has been on the road. You know, we thought that fucking Brooke Schofield was off the show. Little did we know that entire time they were still on the road. Brooke was only canceled for about a week around Tana Marnjar. So here they are. Tana's looking like Britney Spears right now. The Britney Spears, you know, now. Okay, just, you know, worn out. And that's just, you know, that's, wait until I get older. I'm going to look fucking scarier than hell. My hair's gone. I'm fucking gross. My face turns more weasel-like. So it's, you know, nothing's wrong with looking, you know, how you naturally look. But a lot of people, they like to compare and contrast. So here's Tana on the beach. Okay. You know, one of her classic Instagram beauty shots. And then here's reality. Then Brooke looking like she's on every form of, I don't know, amphetamine known to man. Looking like a crackhead. And Tana's eyes. Yikes. So here they are on the stage, exhausted. She's got some droops down. These jonks are about to just fall off of her. Which I feel it. You know, sometimes you just got to let them hang. Let them hang. The mom jeans are not smacking today. Real nice. What do they even have to say on here? So it says Tana's body editing issues, 1.7K upvotes. Beautiful stuff. A lot of people love it. Now, the canceled Reddit is kind of like, you know, headquarters for, you know, I'd like to call it another version of like a snark Reddit. But it's also like in support. They hate Brooke on here, and they hate kind of everybody in the Tana universe. And I think that a lot of them kind of dislike Tana, but at the same time love her for all her flaws. But this person says, I don't really mean to be hateful way at all, but Tana's beautiful regardless. Which I don't think that's like the motive behind this is trying to show that she's not, okay? Or she's a normal human being affected by gravity and age. And fluctuations with water weight. But it says, but like, why the fuck is she tuning her body into the gods? Wishes she could realize that if she showed her natural body, people would wake up and walk away. So many more women feel comfortable in their own skin. They didn't really say that. It said if she showed her natural body, it would make so many more women feel comfortable about their own skin. And maybe feel that way too. But instead, she's pushing a false image on herself that I could just really find fucking sad, okay? Almost every candid picture of her, she seems so uncomfortable trying to suck in. It's more than that. I think, like, you know, the power of a NVIDIA graphics card does wonders. You'd be surprised at the power of AI. Slender technique. Oh, my God. Anna Nicole was pretty. Says Candy. So here's the comments. Her body looks fine. Honestly, look fine. That outfit is not flattering at all. Lighting is garbage. Haircut, the color, maybe more flattering. Outfit is not any favors, however. The first pick is her banging, get her in. I don't know what the fuck. I can't read. So I thought that was pretty fun to look at. And here's like another photo of it. This is somebody being like, this is the real one. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay. So they're back. This episode's titled Brooke is being blackmailed.
Hello and welcome back.
I don't know if I want to do this. I mean, I don't know if I really want to do this at all. I kind of want to hop into Trisha Paytas and then end the night. Let's move into Trish. I've been sitting here kind of holding off hoping that she'll post a new vlog. Trisha's been real silent on the home front. She hasn't posted any new vlogs for me to feast into, to investigate, to watch. But I'm going to check the Discord to see if anybody sent me any pictures of this Trish stuff I wanted. Trish is diving back into the music scene. It's probably actually just in the Trisha section on here. Oh, here it is. Okay. Thank you, Cody. You got it. I'm going to like steal these pictures. Okay. Save. Hope this is saving it in my fucking phone. Save. And we're going to explore. Now, I think that there's one more picture of Trisha in the studio, but Trisha's letting, she's finally, getting back into her old ways and going to try a crack at like the music industry again. Years ago, she dabbled a lot like Jeffree Star until they found their real form. Okay, Jeffree Star, before he became the makeup guru that he is, he fucking did music, I think. I don't know. I mean, that's the early Jeffree Star. Trisha Paytas used to just do spaz freak videos where she'd sit there and like try to break the Guinness World Record of yammering 1,000 words per second and other cringe content. It was in the beauty scene. Then she started vlogging, and then, it carried on to the Vlog Squad, and then carried on to the Meltdown, then the Frenemies era, then now, and what Trisha would like to call her arc, okay? Her comeback. But looks like she's trying to get back into form and get into music again. So let's go to her Instagram. Let's see if like any of this stuff's still posted. Skip. Okay, it's not on here. Fuck. All right, so she's actually fucking really been posting up a storm today on her Instagram. We'll catch up with that in a second. Let's look at these behind-the-scenes pictures of Trisha down at the lab. That's what they call the studio. We're down at the lab, dog. All right. We're about to make some beats. All right, so here it is. What the fuck? I mean, I emailed it to myself. Where the fuck is it, bitch? Refresh. Of course. Okay, well, just sit here and wait 1 second for Nate to fucking resend this shit because my email's delayed. But I do want to, like, look at these pictures with you guys. Share. I mean, I could have just emailed my landlord by accident, my old landlord. He's like I do a lot of emailing to myself, to keep myself company. No, but I email myself shit all the time. Like when I'm editing these pictures and shit, send them to the computer. It's easier that way. But the second person down from my name is my landlord for some reason. I can't remember why I was emailing him. All right, refresh. There they are. Screenshot, save. Screenshot. And then here it is. Okay. Let's look at these pictures. Dead air. Nate's eyes are like the ocean, dude, says Nicolette. My eyes are actually the color shit brown. I've edited them to this look. All right, so here's the pictures right here that we're talking about. Now, which way do I need to go on this? I don't want you guys to see my dick by accident. I take hundreds of pictures of my ding all the time, and I post them. I'm just kidding. So here it is right here. Here's Trisha at the studio. Sorry to dox you, Cody. I got your... This is... Cody's got an Is that an iPhone? I can't tell. I'm an Android person. The Dream Team is back. So here's Bleach Music, Jamie P. Velez. These guys look like they're fucking don't know what they're doing here, okay? The guys behind this operation. Trisha's coming in like, what the fuck, dog? Coming in fucking stinking up the whole room with Trisha's breath. Looking psychotic right now. She's got like some type of onesie on, filling up the entire room. There's some shithole like production some music place. Like this is garbage. Like when I see something like this is Trisha trying to show off she's back in the booth, man.
Dinner tonight, just the family.
You know, just the fucking family. Finally, Moses is at ease. Trisha's over here in front of the U87 AI. This is the Neumann. But why I know this is crap is just this right here. They have this little pop filter in front of here. Look how cheap this shit is. This is a very ghetto operation. Trisha looking like she's like taking a picture with a Razr cell phone or one of her drop phones, her flip phones. You know, showing off that she's back in here fucking making a sound. Can you imagine like what it sounds like raw? Like if we could only get a hold of the raw recordings of Trisha scratching and scratching. So this is the plosive thing. This is really cheap. This mechanical arm is cheaper than the actual filter right here. Spread the word. You get these every time you buy like these crap fucking mic stands that connect to your desk. They always hook you up with that present, the fucking filter right here. So like you're fucking, blow your mic out. This is a very expensive mic. Very, very expensive. This is actually the mothership of or kind of like the standard for classic fucking music recording. Everybody uses this. That or the Sony CR, whatever the fuck it is. It's like a $3,000, $5,000 mic. Might be cheaper than that, but everybody uses it in the music industry. It's actually kind of like really worn its welcome out. They haven't changed much of it. I don't even think this is the actual thing for it. I think this is for the TML 103. But one day I will have one of these for the show. I'm going to try to go overboard, be a little bit excessive with the live stream. Upgrade to something beyond a Shure SM7B. This is the fucking gayest mic ever. I hate it. So here she is. Showing off. Fuck! What the fuck is this? Oh, there it is. So that's the 3 pictures that were on the Instagram or the Discord. I don't even think this is a fucking... No, it might be. It might not even be on. Trisha's just fucking wasting her money. They're like, oh, you wouldn't believe it. The recorder wasn't on. Just come back tomorrow, bitch. So I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for that new music to drop. Fresh Trisha Paytas beat. What's this? Okay, so let's hop into her Instagram. Let's see what she's been up to, lately. Okay, now, once again, as Trisha is, as Trisha does. She's always fucking loading up her Instagram with these garbage text to affirm things. I think that she's getting paid under the table for these, like, inspirational fucking, memes right here, or these like little quote for the day, something that you could read in the morning and be like, wowie kazowie, the fucking stars have aligned. Yeah, right. It says major financial surprise. It's fuck, I can't even read. Major financial surprise is on its way to you today. What the fuck why would we even post this? This is like something I see on like a billboard and I try not to fucking swerve off the road with rage. This whole world is like fucking so askewed with the dollar bill. It's everything to some people. Trisha's got this fan base of like actual like people that breathe out of their fucking ears or something. They're very, very stupid and pathetic. And I think most of them are the kids. I can't even read this person's name. I just got a fresh new comment on my YouTube. Let's go over it real quick. They're upset. With my review of Ryan. Says, this review is as annoying as hell. Why don't you just start reviewing the episode? Laughing my ass off. Okay. Let's go to this guy's channel. Let's dox him. He's got 10 subscribers. Sometimes you'd be surprised if you just do this. I've actually been blown away by how fucking, easy it is to find people's information. You just take this copy it, paste it, post it on Google, put it in the search bar, search. You We're about to find out about everything. Their entire family. Hunt them down, right? But Trisha's obsessed with cash. You know, a person that's this rich, that goes around with this positive, vibe. She's a mother of two. She's trying to do right in this world. She's trying to be a positive influence on society. But she still can't let go of this one obsession, the mighty dollar bill. Okay? It fucking makes me sick. I like to have money for cigarettes, cool fashionable clothes, and a couple snacks during the week. And I don't know, maybe stuff like a new, I'm always ready to buy new equipment. Nicole says, I'm not much younger. Yeah, if you guys knew my age, you'd be blown away. But Trisha's always posting these things, and it's fucking weird. It's not weird. It's just like pathetic. It's like you're literally letting people know that like you are in desperate need for money. Like rich people don't do this. Rich people actually go and spend their money and have a blast. They don't think twice about it. They're actually posting like their bank information everywhere so people can get a taste of their cash. Trisha must be broke as fuck if she's over here posting The Secret every other day. Surprise is on its way. What kind of fucking surprise is a financial surprise? What does that even mean? That's like you're going to be like walking down the road, you find a suitcase of money. Okay, or you fucking just stumble upon free cash. Financial surprises should never happen. You should know like when you're making money and the steps that you made to get it. This is a fake bullshit fucking thing that nobody should ever live by or read. Trisha's Patreon is linked on here. If you click to this, your computer will probably get a virus, okay? Be careful with these link tree things, okay? How many times I've clicked on these and it's the biggest mistake of my life. But it says, who will your goodies be shipped by? Oh, who will your goodies be shipped by? So Trisha's employed her sister and her mom. Her mom is barely coherent most of the time. Outside of like her house being infested with rats, Trisha's employed her to sell her shit that she's hoarded in her house on Poshmark, and also ship out like any merchandise or anything like that. Trisha's dropping these garbage, cheap fucking shirts that have her podcast logo on them. People are buying them like hotcakes. It's crap. It's Gildan bullshit. It's fucking printed on metallic. Like, it's just the logo of her show on a pink shirt. People are buying it. And Trisha's gone on record being like, it's that oversized shirt. It's not. Anything's oversized if you wear it 100 sizes too big. But I don't know what this is. This is just schemey stuff. As if like her audience is like wanting one or the other person to be touching or have their fingers on her package. Skip. Oh, here we go. Look at this.
Over on patreon.com/justtrish. And what that entails is a little goodie package in the mail from me to you for our headshot tier and our producer tiers. This month, headshots, I'm getting ahead of and doing Beetlejuice. You have until October 10th to get these by October 15th. And we also have a Trish Moji Beetlejuice sticker, and our producers get an extra Hot Topic card plus an extra perk. And this month you're getting a tote bag, which I'm really excited about. So if you want to sign up, you still have a little bit of time. You have until October 10th, but you go to patreon.com/justtrish. I'm signing these now to get ahead of them. We love you guys over there. We appreciate your support so much. And if you're part of the higher tiers, the producer, the headshot tier, you also get the bonus videos included in that package. So
I don't know what you're saying. I can't even pause it. Look at these big old fucking feet. So Trisha can't fit any other shoe besides the new wave of crap, like orphanage shoes. Clodhoppers, Matilda shoes. Crocs has gone out of their way to make these giant, massive fucking clogs of shoes for like, feet just like this. Bombastic. I don't know what kind of socks these are. Trisha, god damn, heavens to Betsy. These things have got to be like enough for my whole arm to go in. Yikes. But these are her new kicks, and it makes me sick. I love Crocs. I wear Crocs all the time. I'm actually like, I can't believe they made this design. This is like the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. It's like a little boat. Heavier than hell, too. But this is what Trisha needs. She needs about 2 inches of support. All her other Air Maxes, they explode when she stands in them. A lot of her other Golden Goose shoes, these designer Balenciagas, whatever crap that she has, is always like exploding when she puts her feet in them. So it's not a shocker. I got a message from this person I matched with on Tinder a while ago. And I know for sure this is a fake. Here's her first message she sent me. I didn't send her anything. This is, I showed you guys earlier in the stream, this fake person that matched with me. And that's on me. I just be swiping, man. Sometimes I accidentally swipe on somebody in one of those radical wheelchairs that have hundreds of seat belts and they're all contorted. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing, dog? Slow down on the swipe. Says you don't need the rest of the day from... What does it say? You don't need a rest day from gym. Teach me your ways. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm just going to be nasty to her. I'm all right. You're not real. She could be real. This might be a real person. But guess what? I don't know how I matched with somebody that's 161 miles from me. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Am I right? I have no legs. I have no legs. Fucking fell off. From the gym. Got infected. All right. Moving on. What's this? The best thing you can... I don't want to read it. I'm not even giving her that. You know, poor Aubrey Hepburn is turning in her grave knowing that Trisha's utilizing, like, you know, some quote for her shitty little black cup advertisement. Right? Poor Aubrey. Or Audrey. Whatever the fuck her name is. Rotting in the ground. Her bones are fucking floating out of the dirt right now, coming Trisha's fucking way. Okay, coming to get her. The little black cup. What the fuck is this? Racist much? This is for the black people? I'm not into it, okay? And not that. I'm not into, like, Trisha supporting racism. The little black cup. You burn your fingers off with this shit. It doesn't look like a good cup for coffee. Like, you just touch it, your fingers melt from these heating elements right here. Nope, not doing that. Oh, here we go. Now, is this in Trisha's house? No, Trisha's house is actually made of a lot of rocks. This is the back side of it. And allegedly, Trisha's pipes have exploded and they've been just leaking for months, okay? Her entire basement is like, you know, you've heard of a waterbed. You ever heard of a water floor? People go in Trisha's house and they're squishing around on a wet, disgusting mold carpet all fucking day. Everybody that goes to her house is like, wow, what the fuck is going on? The floor is yellow with piss. And we've seen the evidence. Candy says, Nate, I hope you get lucky and stay alive. I'm not going to make it, you know. I have that same feeling that a lot of people have. That my days are numbered. It's probably going to happen when I'm going to work in the morning. I've already been fucking smashed into. My car totaled last summer. Didn't even see it coming. It was like a fucking DeLorean. It came out of nowhere during a police chase. A person totaled my car. I had it for 3 weeks. Didn't even have the plates yet. And I'm still having issues with my neck from that. So that's just a sure sign. You know, I was supposed to go that day. I got lucky. But, you know, you only get lucky for so long. So at least you guys, if I die, you'll probably never know. Just assume that if I never post again, I'm dead. So here's the back of Trisha's house. It's got a fucking, you know, sewage that can't be stopped. The leak is shooting out the back of the fucking house. The rocks, you know, it's out of control. Trisha's documenting it for the fucking, you know, for the courts. Here's Malibu turning time around, going back and forth. What the fuck is this? Oh my God, Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck was that? Why would she even film that? Oh my God, stop. Now, somebody said, what is this on the baby's head? This is Elvis. This is baby Elvis. This is me. One day you guys are gonna turn on the fucking show and I'm gonna be like this. Howdy. I mean, just doing the show as a skeleton. Imagine this coming up your bed at night. But Malibu's got this crust. I mean, Elvis has her baby's name is Elvis. And Elvis is always in a state of shock because her mom is so big, terrifying, a monster, and always like rushing over with the camera to document and take pictures of it. I think it's disturbing to utilize your kid for views. And I mean, it's a thing that I always talk about. I think a lot of people talk about it. A lot of people that have sense in their head. I do enjoy like when people don't use their kid for content. It actually shows like, you know, you're not sick in the head. There's a lot of creeps out here. And Trisha is a porn person, right? She's gotten her career mostly is based on, you know, the dildo or people. She was like in OnlyFans when it first came out. Trisha was on the ball and did that for a long time. Her Twitter used to be covered in all that disgustingness. And she's changed, right? She doesn't post it anymore, but still has those same followers. But she's gone too far, you know, recently by having these series of pictures where not only is she taking pictures of her kids, she's taking pictures of her kids with their fucking shoes. And I'm not saying like, I don't know, like this right here, like a picture. No, I'm talking about like Trisha goes down with the camera taking pictures of the fucking feet. Whoa, God, gee, whoa, report a fucking problem for sure, dog. What the fuck? What is this? No, if I report it, I think it like I block her. I don't know. So Trisha's having a real nasty day. And this is probably the face that happens a lot, like in the middle of the night when she's roaming the halls because she can't sleep out of rage. You know, the entire internet's always trashing her. They're like, what is up with this, dude? These fucking tangles, these frizzle fries. This thing is a mess. You know, I thought my hairline was bad. Trisha's hairline goes like this. Like, it's like a long strip. Like, if she let it grow, it'd probably go right between her fucking eyebrows and travel inside her nose. But this is like a disturbing picture. Like, why? Why would we even take that? Okay. We need Diddy content enjoying his demise. Yeah, Diddy's finished. Nicolette's going to bed. Good night. I hope you have a glorious night. The show will be up tomorrow. And, you know, have a good dream for me because, you know, I've been having some real nightmares recently. Alrighty. Look at Elvis doing the middle finger already. Learned it early. What the fuck is this? Go back. Look at that. Elvis's middle finger flicking off the camera. Okay. Boring. Oh, I need sound, dog. Where's the mute? No, there is no sound, right? I hear a fucking thing. And I don't know if you guys are familiar. This is the entrance to Target, right? Isn't this like the walkway into like their shitty ass Malibu Target?
Ooh, look what came in for Malibu's birthday. Wow.
What the fuck is this? This is illegal. These are fake Nikes. Nicolette says, bye, Nate. I'll dream about you. Only if you dream about me. I don't know. My dreams are uncontrollable. I have dreams and I'm flying out of my bed at night, floating in the sky, lights above me. It's my favorite dreams. I never have enough of it. Piece of my set was about to fall off the fucking wall. So here's Malibu's gift, which is not going to be given to her. Brushed by this is illegal too. Like Warren Lotus got in trouble for taking the fucking Nike Dunk and creating his own version of it. He got sued by Nike, and he doesn't do them anymore. I don't think he does. You know, Warren Lotus, fashion designer. I'm not really into his art, but I did like the dunks. He got famous for his like version of the dunk. He would just take off the swoosh and like put in a different thing that looked like a swoosh on there, like Jason Voorhees' head or a shark. I don't know. Okay. He only made so many of them and they were like impossible to get. He ended up getting sued by Nike. I don't know if they settled, but he hasn't done it since.
Ooh, look what came in for Malibu's birthday.
But I think that's illegal. They're over here like repackaging and selling a shoe that isn't made to be like this.
Wow. These are beautiful.
Oh, of course, Trisha got herself a pair. So Malibu wasn't allowed to get the Air Force One. I mean, not allowed to get the Jordan.
Look what came in for Malibu's birthday.
Malibu got mids. She got Nike Air Force mids, which Trisha has no fucking idea. When we've gone to her Poshmark, when we were looking at some of the shoes she was selling, she was over there just lying about the price, lying about the shoe, the colorway. And half the shit that Trisha sells on Poshmark doesn't even come with the actual original box. But Malibu got the Air Force One. And then Mom's got the J. She got the Jordan, man.
These are beautiful.
And those are like really big Jordans. Not that they're like a big shoe. I'm talking about just width. Look how thick these motherfuckers are.
Mommy and me Nikes.
Damn.
So cute.
And here we go. We go from a nice dazzling pair of fucking crap Nikes to Trisha's favorite thing in the world, a bowl of spaghetti. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, she's having this shit. Malibu got her first tattoo, or that's just an infection on her arm. I don't know what that is. That doesn't look very friendly. And here we go. Watching the Golden Bachelorette. So that's the end of Trisha's stories. Let's catch up with her TikToks. Now, I got to do something real quick. I'll be right back. Just hold on 1 second. I got to blow my fucking nose. I need like a really cool song. I'm just kidding. I can't play that. That is for sure going to get me in trouble. What's this? I'll be right back. evening, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you heard me burp, but figured I'd let you know. This is if you guys are into Mr. Kitty, he dropped his new album, Unreal. Pretty good shit. And you know, I probably should not be playing, you know, legitimate artists because, you know, of the copyright, but so far so good. So I'm just shout out Mr. Kitty. Listen to his album. He's got, you know, and I like when artists post an or when they put an album out with a lot of music. I think we're in an era where we need more and more content, and like, you know, how long it takes artists to put out a new album. Sometimes it's forever. And when they finally do, you get like 10 fucking songs. You're like, son of a bitch. Now back to listening to their old shit. It's really easy to wear out an album, but there's 40 tracks on his new album, Mr. Kitty. Pretty good shit. So these are brand new. Trisha's got some brand new TikToks. I'm saying that because there's not a lot of views on them yet. Let's do a refresh. See what the views are looking like. Okay. Good stuff. I like to see a struggling video. Now, I'll never see a number like this. It's not going to it's not in my cards. Like, if I start getting, like, you know, these types of numbers, like, even as low as they are to, like, you know, being successful, like, these types of numbers, like, I can't imagine Trisha makes shit off of TikTok. If anything, it's more ad revenue than, you know, revenue from TikTok in general. I mean, she be getting a lot of views, but she posts up a fucking storm, and a lot of this shit's suspicious, right? Okay. But, like, freaks on TikTok sell. Like, some of the most viewed videos on TikTok are, like, very disturbing things. So, it's not a shocker if, you know, some of these are legitimate views. But it doesn't, like, correlate back to Trisha's YouTube channel. You'd think, like, you have this many fucking followers, 9.8 million. You'd think it would, like, flow back into the ethos of her YouTube. But it doesn't. It doesn't at all, okay? Her YouTube numbers are always the same. Now, her podcast gets quite a bit of views, but, you know, can we even trust that? So last we left off, Malibu was having one of the scariest events in her life ever called the birthday cake in front of her.
Okay, right.
It was Malibu's birthday, and her dad showed up, Trisha's dad, okay? And, you know, he's not really around that much. Anywho, what's this?
You know how hard this is for me to say. I love you. Will you marry me?
Oh, Edgar, I've loved you since I was 16 years old.
Oh my God, kill me.
Call me a vibe, call her Patrice.
Yeah, it's the best song in the Gunna album. So I don't know what this is. This is like some type of bizarro fucking skit that they did.
I've thought about this for a long time. And as much as I'd love for this to work, I know deep down in my heart it ain't never gonna be.
Wow.
Did you hear what I said?
I did, darling. But it's always gonna be just the way it is. Ain't no way in this world.
Oh my God, ain't no way. That's a real head. So this is old, man. This is like early Trisha and Moses shit. So we've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for it. I saw this 100,000 times, okay, all over the internet. This cookie video. I've yet to watch it yet. Who the fuck is this person she has on here? Sophie Sophs. So this is a person that does big eats, mukbangs. This is gross, okay? Like, I'm not into this shit. Okay, Chipotle mukbang. Puree! Remember in the Goonies? Wow. I mean, this is a perfect, you know, fucking example of, like, you know, the talent that, you know, we shouldn't be using, okay? You have this much talent? Take it to fucking NASA, dog. Hey, I mean, this is fucking exceptional content. Never thought that this would happen. Cooking or baking in the car. Wow. Why is it always in the car? Like, the car is like my least favorite thing in the world. And a lot of people do a lot of their content behind the wheel. Oh, yeah, I'm sure this is just so safe. The fucking oil just splashing into her eyes. And it says, why is it a trend now to cook this shit in your car? I don't know. But this doesn't seem like it's very safe. And there's no chance, no shot she's going to complete this giant burrito. Black Santa, yes! What the fuck? Why'd it go all the way back? Fucking bitch. I haven't seen Black Santa, in so long. I love Chocolate Santa. He's my favorite version of Santa. And Black Jesus, come on, man. Let's get real. You know he was black. This lady's fucking beautiful. This is my wife! Okay, I don't want to watch that anymore. I don't think, chewing is a pleasing thing to hear or watch. Like mukbang, this is all sex shit. Like, I find this very sexual related. The sounds of ASMR or mukbang. Like, mukbang is just just sounds like a sexual maneuver. But it's not. It's just when people eat giant amounts of food and make a mess and sounds and film it. So here's the cookie. Here's the original one. So she got this giant Crumbus cookie. And this is where Trisha's got her idea from. Okay. Now, don't get it twisted. Trisha's going to complete the entire confection. Oh, they're doing content together. So let's watch this one first.
I can't even see my face, so I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, is this Sophie's Kitchen?
Oh, yeah, hop in.
I am so hungry.
Oh my god, what the car? Look at her. She's going to order everything on the fucking menu. Don't give Trisha a menu. Good luck. It's going to be 20 minutes till you get it back.
Menu.
What's wrong with her leg? Oh, I thought this lady had robo legs.
Hey, girl, why is there only one thing on the menu?
Oh my god, I love that one. Coming right up. Is that sparkling water?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking vodka, bitch. Oldest trick in the book. Fill this with vodka. Nobody knows. They think you're drinking sparkling water.
Guys, keep going. Keep going.
Is your car
So she's gonna light it. Her face is on fire. She's dead.
okay?
Girl, I don't care. I really don't.
What is that? Glass.
You nailed it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Trisha's going to be like, just give it to me, okay? I'll get rid of it. I'll get rid of the evidence.
Ooh. Cheers.
Oh, cool. Spreading germs, okay? Some of you guys ever heard of, I don't know, not doing that? This looks gross.
Wait, Sophie, you know what would be so good with this?
But
I thought Trisha was going to get out one of her devices.
My favorite.
do you split them in half or do you just put them in all the way?
I can split them in half.
You don't split them in half?
You split them in half?
Oh, Trisha's like, I had no idea. What is this? Oh, it's water. Okay.
The plop.
Sizzle.
Sizzling.
Wow, Trisha's got to have a soaking wet ass for sitting in here. The heat in here must be dumb fucking hot.
Wow.
Buttery, cheesy, noodly.
Y'all know we're on a diet.
Yeah, we actually did. Nicolette's talking about Eugenia. Eugenia's disturbing. She's slender. She's like a girl version of Asmongold. Like some type of like thing that you would see in the movie The Descent. Or like, if you took Eugenia, gave her a black robe, put her in the woods, and just filmed like, I don't know, with a home video camera walking through, you see her. I'm talking scariest movie ever. Okay, I would fucking shit my bridges.
I can't even.
But we used to watch Eugenia. It actually, she's like there's a few channels out here that immediately know when you're watching their shit and they shut your fucking stream down. Her and the LeBrant family are the only two. Like, I get away with watching more TLC shit. I can only watch so much of it. I have to be careful because it will shut my stream down or make it unavailable until I get off the video for copyright. But there's been a few times I've tried to watch Eugenia and I can't get away with it. It's like she knows right away, or she has some bot system where they immediately know I'm watching their shit and it just shuts my fucking stream down.
Cookies. I have the shark.
I have triple chocolate chip.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Trying them out.
Wow, and look at the size of this hemoglobin up here. Look at this fucking globe. Trisha's forehead looking like, I mean, dude, this is not a flattering angle. I mean, half of this cookie is the size of Trisha's forehead. Spread the word.
I give this a 10 out of 10. I love the sharks. And I love the cookie.
What are we doing? And like, that's the thing with or what is it, mukbang? Everybody does mukbangs. They're like, they always touch shit. It's fucking weird, man.
It really
Sex shit. Sexual shit.
is. I think this is the right portion.
What do they call it? The taps and the tingles?
Yeah. I love it so much.
The cookies, yeah, it is the size of her head.
Really?
And you know this lady in the back is not going to fucking have more than 3 bites of this until she's like, going to throw up. Crumble cookies, like I have what we would call that disorder where I have my eyes are bigger than my stomach. And I'll order all this food and I get halfway through it, I get the spins like I'm going to fucking spew.
Should we switch?
And like I've had this thing where I buy like a box of crumble cookies. I try to complete the crumble cookie. And I'm like feeling deathly ill, like I'm going to fucking explode.
Yeah, here. Okay. You try this one. Oh, I'm so excited.
And now, don't get it twisted. Trisha's going to be fucking eating both of these like a sandwich in a minute.
That one's really good too. That one actually is so good. Okay. Okay, let me tap on this.
There you go. The tap.
I'm so excited. Okay.
Oh, she forgot. She immediately forgot the tap. She's just going to tap her fingers on, or her teeth on here.
Really good. Just a casual light snack.
Wow, this lady's already like, yeah. When can I go? They've been filming content all day.
Love these so much. I just wish they were like a little bigger.
Like kind of small.
Wow, I mean, that's fucked up. Trisha's supposedly on this egg and grapefruit diet. She's lost 40 pounds. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like on the side, we're having like these fucking food excursions that like, you know, would feed a family. So Trisha's already letting us know that she's upset with Crumble. They didn't make a bigger cookie.
That one is like the mini portion control though, you know, like when we're trying to be good. Okay, this is actually a 15 out of 10. This is actually my favorite.
That one's good.
Wow.
Sprinkles.
Oh my gosh, yes. Is this a real cherry? Oh.
No, it's fucking fake. Why would it not be real? Trisha's disgusting fingers ruined it.
Okay.
What the fuck? Dude, this bitch was like, all right, I guess I'm not getting my cookie back. Trisha just went in like a fucking cookie monster.
Is this a real cherry?
Clobbered that shit. And she's looking primitic right now. Primitic. Very ape-like. An angry, like, upset drug face. Now imagine this. Folks, imagine this. Would be a normal size of a head. I take this mouse, I'm talking, it's killing me. The energy I have to put into, like, reach the top of her forehead. It just keeps going. It's almost like an edit. Or like Rocky from the movie Mask. But this down here, this downstairs is very methamphetamine looking. Like, you know, a lot of like, you know, meth and tweakers out here. They, for some reason, when they, you know, and dabble in the joys of staying up and, you know, tweaking out of their fucking mind every day for years and years, they like have this like dinosauric like bottom jaw build that like forms from like, you know, using speed or crack. Like, I've seen every crackhead. It's like, you know, they have like this like weird dinosaur bottom that grows after they smoke too much.
That's so good.
And Trisha still has like vague, look how disgusting, bloody lips. The fuck? Damn it. And this lady's like, all right, I'm never getting that cookie back. You really just stuck your fucking face in the middle of it
good.
and sucked out the cherry without my permission. She's like, bitch, are you kidding me? I was going to take this home for the kids.
So cute. Wow. This is the best thing I've ever had in my life.
Wait, this is actually so good. This is my first meal of the day.
Mine too.
Is it really?
I'm having breakfast.
She's lying. This lady's like, are you serious? Yeah, right. That's what that lady said. Really? It's your first meal? Yeah, right.
And then lunch in your car. I finally found someone who's on the same diet as me. Yeah. When I saw you, I was like, I want to be best friends and just eat big cookies all day with you.
Girl, match made in heaven.
And literally 4 days later.
Oh my god, they have more? What the fuck? I just spit everywhere, son of a bitch.
All right, guys. Here's our next little treat. You have the classic pink sugar.
Look at this. Like about to fold in half. What is Trisha doing? Trisha's still eating that other cookie.
Doesn't even look real. I feel so honored. Oh my god. I'm like, this is the happiest day of my life. Okay. All right, cheers.
That's what Trisha's underwear be looking like right now, folks. What kind of fucking... Mike David would call that the fool's bite. What kind of bite was that? That makes me think either Trisha's teeth are soft and she's in agony from the rotting of her teeth, or she just tried to trick us and like make it look like she can't have a bigger bite than that. Trisha has this mouth. It's like the size of Hey Arnold's fucking head. She could easily eat half of this cookie in one bite. And she took this measly little baby bite, okay? Like, she didn't even eat anything. Unless she took her, like, tongue and carved out the bottom. That way she can have all the icing to herself. Look at her. She's back here like, okay. I should have never came. She's going to ask her to stay the night, too.
So good.
Hey, Sophia, you want to come stay the night? Yeah, right. Get out of there, lady. Wow. Trisha already went out there and ate her break line.
This is literally the best breakfast ever.
Yeah, I agree. Monday morning breakfast. What is it called? Monday crumble?
Yeah.
Monday crumb.
Crumble Mondays. We love it.
Crumb.
Wow.
It's so soft.
This is the best thing ever on top.
With the,
wow.
The raspberry.
I feel like Crumble should hire you because this is so good. This is the best thing I ever had in my life.
It's like a pizza.
But better.
This is literally a pan pizza.
First of all, I love that you're actually eating these cookies. This is so fun.
Yeah.
And this is supposed to be Trisha's nice Lincoln that she got. She's covering it with, like, debris.
Bro, what you mean?
Look at all this fucking mess in here. There's going to be roaches from high heavens. Look at this right here. It's like a fucking ramp. It's like early man head. This bottom protrusion. This bottom.
This is so fun.
Yeah.
This underbite.
Bro, what you mean?
I don't know that we're gonna do like one bite and done, but we're like going in. We're going in on these cookies.
No, they're really good.
Oh, you're amazing.
I'm waiting for Trisha to sling it back and cut her head off with it so she can have all the cookie to herself.
Wow. Oh.
That's good.
This is my favorite.
Is it?
Oh my god.
I like this one and the shark.
The shark was really cute. I'm gonna say I like that one and this one my favorite. They're just so sweet and so good. Yeah. Have you been?
It's a cookie, Trish. I mean, you're sitting here showing me this like it's some type of map of the universe. We get it. It's a fucking big cookie.
Before, are you like a baker?
Enough.
I'm not
a baker in any way, shape, or form.
You just wanted to learn how to make giant cookies?
I like literally learned how to bake and made these giant crumble cookies.
Just
Oh, she made them. I thought Crumble made them themselves.
Well, we quickly became best friends over this cookie.
Yeah, we did.
Becky said, Nate, did you say Baby Elvis from Box Asphyxiation yet? I don't know where it is. Actually, I do. It's downstairs in a box still. I went down there. I punched both of them. Said, I'll come back later. I'm not done yet.
With the giant cookie. What's your favorite crumble cookie flavor? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.
Wow. Okay. So that was Trisha's latest snack for the, for the morning. First bite of the day. So what's this right here?
I do. I have a.
Okay, so she has a feeling. Now, Trisha's pictures for this... Oh, fucking Christ. How do I pause? Okay, never mind. So these are the pictures from the birthday. Trisha went full Kardashian for it, at least on her lips. I think it's Khloe Kardashian. She has like that black liner around her lips. And it just like kind of looks like, I don't know, you like stuck your fucking lips inside the cup of Nesquik. You got that chocolate ring around your shit, ring around the rosy. And Trisha has done this to her face multiple times where she tries to get this like Kardashian effect where she puts this makeup on and tries to trick people that she's something she ain't. Malibu's looking terrified. Baby Elvis is in like fucking thinking about Saudi Arabia right now. And here we go. Here's Trisha's build complete. Completely fucking terrifying. Moses got them nasty feet out. Look at his fucking toes. Here's Trisha's clobbering these Birkins. Legs looking wretched, looking stretched, AI stretched, slendered up for the picture. A lot of fucking hard work. Oscar, her co-host on the podcast, he also works for her Photoshop. Fuck! He has to Photoshop all her stuff for her. Hide the imperfections. She's looking huge right here. Looking bad. I mean, she's looking like a bus driver. So, fantastic. Fake smiles were had beyond all. You know, I love a fake, face of joy. You know, when you hold your kid in front of the camera and be like, guess what? You don't know what I'm doing, but I'm putting you in front of like thousands and thousands of people that don't know who you are. Look at this face right here. This is tear. She's like in mid-screech. And Trisha unhinged her jaw. Tony Hinchcliffe style. You know, and you know it can go further down. Trisha's mouth agape. For what reason? Maybe she thought maybe people were throwing food her way. She's catching it. Like some type of animal at SeaWorld. All right. And then here's her dad looking like a fucking creep. Look at this fucking scary guy. I mean, what the fuck is that? I mean, I'm not into that shit at all. So he showed up looking pale as a ghost, looking vampiric almost. And Trisha down here fucking, I'm talking breaking the fucking whole world in half. Look at these hush puppies. Damn. I mean, dude, this is like the size of like my entire body, this one knee. The weight of it too. And Trisha. For what? And then her mom over here fucking wasted trying to get a fucking, I don't know, a cigarette off of Malibu. She has no idea where the fuck she's at. She's out of it. Or she's coming over to steal the cake. Pretty fucking shocking shit. Here's the crew back here. What you guys didn't know is that like when Trisha has these birthday parties, these get-togethers, nobody ever shows up except for like them, okay? Trisha, her mom, the babies, Moses, and her sister. And if she's lucky, her dad will come by. And then here comes Holly Madison, forced to be here. Forced to be on the internet because of her fear of, like, I don't know, like getting old. Holly Madison's got this dilemma going on with her where she's like, I don't know, wants to fucking relive her childhood with hanging out with, like, fucking freaks all day on her podcast. Holly Madison's like 100 years old. Give it up. Take the wig off, put it on the charger. Enough is enough. You were a Playboy person. Live with the cash. Hugh Hefner left her billions, right? Is she the one in the fucking... Is she in the will? Okay. Was she in the will? Hugh Hefner's will. And if not, she was like a Playboy bunny. But, you know, Trisha fucking probably called her hundreds of fucking times. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of times. Telling her, come on down, man. I'm going to look fucking stupid if you don't show up. Holly knows the consequences. Trisha will come to her house and eat the door off the hinges and start rummaging through her shit. Malibu might as well be Mars if you live in Los Angeles. Is oozing what? What are we talking about? Tay says, can we put Trisha's dad back on the screen? I want to roast him in chat. You talking about his red eyes? He's got these fucking... he looks scary. Like, this is like you ever seen the tall man from Phantasm? You know, probably one of the best early horror movies, Phantasm. Which, you know, it's another one of these movies that was like very B-rate when it came out, but it was profitable enough to make like thousands of them, okay? Same with Puppet Master. I mean, have we had enough Puppet Master yet? This is what her dad reminds me of, the tall man. Coming in hot. Or what is it, Poultrygeist 2? Let me look up. Poultrygeist 2. Okay, the old man coming in. He's like, happy birthday, Mel. Oh my God, what the fuck is that? That's what he does too. Cake? Fuck that, dude. Like, this is what I'm going to look like when I get older. Kill me now. Somebody throw hydrochloric acid into my fucking food so I can just swallow and die. In Minecraft. What's this part? This part looks cool. Okay. Enough is enough. Comes in Malibu, like, scared out of her fucking mind. You could tell Moses just came by and plopped Elvis in the seat. So this whole day really wasn't like about enjoying your birthday. It was about standing in front of the camera, being pictured. Okay, being pictured up. What the fuck? I mean, let your kid have a birthday party. Like, you know that I have like a few pictures of me when I was growing up. And I did them myself when I was a child. When I was 1 year old, I had telekinesis. Okay, I was like taking her family camera picture, you know. I was the one that took all the baby pictures, okay? I knew to document. Anyways, poor Malibu can't even enjoy her day without her mom just chasing her around with the camera for like the same picture we've seen like 100 times. Like, all you had to do was this. One picture. You could have just done this, and that's it. No, we had to take like 1,000 more of like this empty shithole that Trisha set up. What is this right here? What is this fucking pool? There's like some type of like pool sitting in front of like these people sitting down. Look at this thing. What is that? Yikes. It's like Tommy Wiseau back there. All right. Is there sound of this? Come home. Oh, yeah, it was music. Okay. Alrighty. And you can tell Trisha just does this to pat herself on the back. Okay, as if the attention isn't given to her enough. She is her own revolving planet. Planet Trish. All of her content is kind of just selfish and self-centered. So at any time that she can, like, you know, utilize like a trick, like pretending to document the happy birthday party, but at the same time document how far she went out of her way to make it special for her. And like, really, was it worth it? I mean, your kid didn't look like she left the blue chair the whole fucking time. We spent all this money for what? These pictures to be taken and people to jack you off in the comments section, Trisha? That's what she wanted. She wanted people to, like, what are we doing? We have a store in here? What the fuck is this shit? Like, she did all this setup. I am shocked Black Barbie was allowed to be here. Shocked. Because I've seen Trisha, there was one episode when she went to Target, and she went up to the Black Barbie doll and punched the box and ran off. Spread the word. So this is just to, like, fluff Trisha's own tits and her ego. You know, just to fucking Christ, I did it again! To show off that, like, she did all this excessive shit just for, like, a 2-year-old's birthday. Like, this isn't wise. This is why Trisha's, like, on Instagram being like, oh, miraculous money will come your way if you close your eyes. Like those stupid fucking things she quotes all the time. Or she screenshots and posts. these like fucking like miracle money fucking quotes for the day, where it's like hundreds are coming soon. Just keep holding on tight. You wouldn't have to like have this desire for money if like, I don't know, you saved your money. You spend it all on this bullshit. You brought like a fucking private chefs to come in here and I don't know what they were making, hams and hot dogs. And they did all this. And you know Moses didn't do this. They had like some fucking party planners come by and set up this whole operation. The sad part is that there's nobody fucking here. It's a ghost town. It's dead. Malibu's just sitting here all alone. Nobody to swim with. All this shit, this couch, nobody's here. You look like you haven't slept in 100 days. The bags in her eyes, Rolls Royces. But it's a ghost town here. And I know what's going to happen once, you know, the day's over. All this shit, this birthday shit, will sit out here, get rained on. It's not going to get cleaned up. No way, no how. And then Trisha's got this right here, this corner. I mean, that's nuts. Looking like haggard. Wow, we got a lot of pictures. A lot of pictures. Look at Elvis right here, scared out of her fucking mind. Her mom's just looking like a fucking crit. You ever seen Critters? Trisha sometimes has this face right here, and it reminds me so much of like the movie Critters, like the little knockoff Gremlins movie. They had like the same look. Look at it. Tell me this isn't Trisha's birthday picture. What the fuck just happened? Oh, okay. Wow. Look at all this stuff they did. I mean, it's not a lot, but I'm sure it cost like 10 grand just to like get this shit together. When we could have just put a pool outside, had some hams and hots, got some Dairy Queen ice cream, called it a day. Another one down, right? Instead, they had nobody come here, and they set up fucking chairs and all this shit. They organized for like hundreds of people to show up. Tana didn't show back. She did not show up. Okay, time for bed. Have a good one, Tay. I gotta go to bed soon, too. But Tana didn't show up. The only person that, like, took the risk to come here was Holly Madison. And it's pretty fucking sad. I don't even think Holly has any kids. So, poor Malibu and Elvis, which Elvis is out of it. Elvis is in a different dimension right now. But had this cool birthday for nobody to, you know, have a good time. I mean, the kid was just alone the whole time. Look at all these chairs. These are supposed to be like, I bet all these little backpacks here are probably for like, if there were kids to come, they would take these home as like goodie bags. Instead, Trisha just wasted money and nobody showed up. So then we moved to Trisha's favorite spot, the ground, to complete the day of pictures. Fantastic. And you know that mom's leaving like a fucking divot in this fucking grass for sure, crushing it, pulverizing it. Wow. And that's it. That was short-lived, too. I bet Trisha did this about 10 minutes, got up and went inside. You know, just for the picture, just for the camera. All right, enough. What else are we... Why did you take so many fucking pictures? God damn! Where are the people at? They took all these pictures just to show off that it was a ghost town up in this mud. It's pathetic. These are like the neighbors, and they came over because they heard screaming. It was Trisha fucking hitting big on one of her scratch-offs out in the parking lot, fucking just running into the fucking door of the house, trying to get in. Head style. All right, I'm done. I've gone long enough tonight. Tonight was all right. I don't want to get people's hopes up. We might be back tomorrow. We might be back tomorrow. It all depends. It all depends. If I feel like it. But I love you guys. Thanks for being here. We went 3 hours, made it to the big 3. I got to get back into the groove of doing like 4. But I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow's Friday, so just keep your notifications. If you have it, I don't know if you can set it on your phone if I go live or not, but if I do, I'll see you on the other side.